So I am. I was muted. Aw, you missed my bit. I was like, academics! Academics, please respond. I need your assistance. My coalition! All troops on deck, please help me! Reverb's off. Is it? Is it off? There's no reverb? Are you sure? Are you lying? Are you lying? Are you lying to me? Reverb's definitely on. Liar! Banned forever! Banned forever! Also, she hasn't been the same since her tongue was cut out. No. If I didn't have a tongue, I would still be making a lot of noise, right? If I didn't have a tongue, I'd come up to just like screaming all day. I think I could. Fun fact, you need a tongue to do that sound. No! And cancel. What? For what? What did I do? Guys, okay. What I was saying was, every time I try to run the game, so it starts, and then it automatically starts the game after the loading screen, unpaused. So then I'm like, oh, well, I gotta pause it. So I try to pause it. Every time I pause it, the game crashes. So what am I supposed to do? What do I do? Maybe the cache got weird? Oh, I've never modded Hearts of Iron 4. I don't really know what to do. I'm not sure what to do. Just don't pause. Dude, I'm gonna die. It's gonna explode. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. Have you tried starting a different game? Oh, I need to turn off the stream avatars. Shut up! Hey. Let me turn off my reverb. Is that better? Is that better? Are you happy? Are you happy? Uninstall and reinstall? But what about my mods? What about my current save state? Make liberal use of save states. How do you even do a save state? I've never done that before. Better. My coins! You should know better than to bet your coins when Mozu is on screen. You should know better. Come on. Beta. Just turn it on and off again. It's turning itself on and off. What am I supposed to do? It says it's running, but it's not. That stuff is dead. Oh, because it wants me to send a message to Paradox. To be like, oh, my thing died. No. I'd imagine it's one of the F button, but I pressed the spacebar to pause it. Let's try, maybe if I press pause with my mouse. Maybe pressing spacebar is what killed it, right? Now, the other thing that happens is every time I run this, it overloads my encoder. Like, it destroys my PC. I did not think that it would be that heavy of a game, but it is. Start the game, play a new game, and the new game, load save. Does that mean I have to, like, close it and restart it? What do you mean, end the new game and load save? Can you go back to the main screen? I'm playing a modded version. Also, it does not even go to the main screen. It doesn't even go to like the options area. I don't even know, a title screen. I don't know if it's supposed to go to a title screen, but whenever I start it on the mods, it automatically starts the game. There's no title screen. Oh, what? Yeah. It just automatically starts the game. That's why I'm like, oh, what's going on? Let me pause it so I don't lose my... I don't accidentally die by accident, and then it crashes the game. Yeah, it automatically starts the game. Let's see if you'll be able to see it when I do this. Let's try again. So this time you might be able to actually see it. We zoom. See, it's killing me. sorry, no Cyrillic on my channel. Gotta speak American. You're real good at that. Good at what? Screaming? Oh! Mume? Was there Mume? I wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, there was Mume! Yeah, they have a bunch of VTubers in this. I mean, I'm in this. What the hell? Ah! You see, look! I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything! Okay, and if I pause it... It crashed. I pressed nothing, it automatically started the game, and then it killed it. Then it crashed. Now I have a crash report from Paradox. I'm not really sure what to do. One day Paradox devs will be made to explain how a map game can utilize 100% of SSD throughput. That's a first for me. Well, that's odds for you. But what does it even do? Why would it do that? Well, you ain't pausing this stream. I have to play without pausing. But doesn't the game well, I don't know if it automatically pauses itself. Okay, let's try the launcher again. Maybe if I click play instead of resume? Maybe? Let's press play instead of resume. I don't know if that's what that's gonna do. Is that gonna make a new game? Ah, my coder! Dude, I already play on the lowest settings. What am I supposed to do? Purging syndicalists. Jungle tank? Can you drive tanks in a jungle? Can you even do that? Wow, 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 wow. There's a lot of Beatrice. 3 FPS Moses is real. Dayone. It does auto pause sometimes, yeah. With enough prayers. So this is... I just hit the play button. I don't know what this is gonna do. Okay. If I hit say load. Oh, okay, maybe this will work. God save our souls. Yeah. Alright, let's see if this works. Maybe it's just because I hit resume before? Is it loading it? Ah! Oh! Ah! I think it worked! Okay, start. Oh! What if I pause it now? No! Okay, no, it doesn't work. If it pauses, it dies. No matter what. Aw, man. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I just want to kill syndicalists! Can we look at Cuba again? No, we died before we saw Cuba! Let me check the load order. Maybe that got messed up? But I don't think so. Never pause. Reinstalling your operating system? Yeah? I need to completely reinstall my operating system to get Moya Redux to work. Let's try no mod version. Okay, let's see what happens if I do that. Let's try a no mod version and see what happens. Very different artwork here. Oh wow, it also runs a lot smoother. Oh my god. Try modless. Clear cache on stream maybe. Where's the cache? You have to play Crusader Kings instead? Should I? Crusader Kings. It's a small price to play old games. 2016 release. Again, really. Yeah. I knew VTubers were bad for you. It clogged up my computer's arteries. Ma. Harry! Hulk Hogan died, guys. I can't believe it. I was right before this stream. I saw one of the artists I follow, Healer, was like, "Who should I draw as Hulk Hogan?" I was like, "Ha! Oh, Hulk Hogan, brother, you should draw me." And then I saw right after that Hulk Hogan 2025. I was like, "What? What do you mean? What the heck?" I know. One day after Ozzy Osbourne. What is going on? Wait, actually, yes. What is going on? I was so shocked. Isn't Hulk Hogan? Did he have any medical issues? I thought he was doing fine. What is going on? At the ripe age of 71. Hulk Hogan was 71? Probably heart issues. Yup. I guess... Dang. All wrestlers have medical issues. I guess so. I just didn't expect it. I thought he was too famous. They would, like, keep him alive forever. Damn. That's crazy. Should I try Okay, let's try single player. I can't continue a save. I think it would literally explode. So let's try a new game. We have 2 different starts? Oh, this is straight up Hitler. Oh, okay. But yeah, let's just do... Wow! I thought they censored him. I thought he wasn't gonna be in this game. I thought I saw on Twitter that they just turned him into like a shadow man. What other countries are there? Okay. They censored him in the... Oh, okay. Censored in some countries. I thought he was censored in America. I'm surprised. Alright, who should I play? We'll send... Dislikes Germany. Okay. We're just gonna select America for now, just to see if the game will work. Yeah, start it. I'm just gonna start it to see if the game works. Alright, and if I pause it... Okay, so it is the mods, because this version is fine. It works fine. Alright. So I don't know what to do. What should I do? What a slacker. Herbert Hoover passed 50 reforms in that time. Guess reinstall the mods? How do I do that? How do I do that? I got them from the Steam Workshop. I think your mod save got corrupted. How? What do I do? Just play vanilla for the time being? Well, these are really long playthroughs though, aren't they? You could maybe try a new game in the mod version. It could be an issue with your save. Unsubscribe and resubscribe to the mod. Alright, I'm gonna try that. Exit. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna try this. I'm gonna unsubscribe and resubscribe to the mods. No! Where's the workshop? Stop playing sound! Stop! Where do we find the workshop? Yeah, here we go. Workshop! Alright. Subscribed items. Here we go. Alright. I'll just unsubscribe and then resubscribe. Okay. Alright. Unsubscribe. And then resubscribe. And then unsubscribe. And then resubscribe. Alright. Now let's try it again. Go. Updates or new modes added can break saves sometimes. Lower the BGM? Okay. There you go. Tech advice remains, have you tried turning it on and off again? Alright, let's try it again. Play. So the game starts just fine. And play a new Moy Redux game, don't pick the old save. Aww. What does that mean? I have to redo all my progress? I guess I know roughly what I'm gonna do this time though. Starts just fine, frame rate dives. Well, that's not because the frame rate dies not on my end, but on your end because OBS gets overloaded encoding wise. Only at the start though, when the thing first loads. After that, I think it's okay. Is it? I have no idea. Well, your progress was 1 turn. Your whole 1 hour of progress. Okay. A new game, I guess. Alright. Who was I? I was a miracle. Yeah, I was. Who is she from? What is she from? Who is she? Herbert Hoover? What is she from? Who's this character? Herbert Hoover. Yeah, I know it's Herbert Hoover. But the character, because like... Where is it? This is not Alexander Kerensky, alright? This is not Alexander Kerensky. Okay. From Ace Attorney? She's from Ace Attorney? I would have never guessed she was from Ace Attorney. Her art style looks kind of Western. Objection. Looks like him to me. Are you Alex Kerensky? No. It is though, that's what he looked like. The guy from Battletech. I think you're Captain. Wow, interesting name. Thank you very much. Wait, oh my god, I just realized. Oh, thank you, Themesicle. An ant walked up to me and told me a bad pun, so I squashed it. Pun, ant... Oh. Wait, I lost it. Pun, ant, ended. That's bad. Anyways, back to being a miracle. Start. I knew Alexander Kerensky. He looked like that. Yeah. Yeah, pause. Let me play the game. Ah! Breathing! Alright. Whoa, it's not paused! Wait! What's going on? Okay, there we go. Now it's paused. Whew! Alright, the game works fine. I think the save got corrupted. Oh my god, I have so much stuff to do. Alright, I have to do 8 billion... Wait. Is Beatrice the Grand Wizard of the KKK? I just realized that. Is that what this implies? Yeah, she is. Maybe. Wait, then why do they have so much art of her in the game? That certainly is a sentence. Okay, well, let's see if I can redo everything that I did last time quickly. So, there's a lot of things I was doing. Research slot available. We're gonna search the plane, and we're gonna do. Which one did we do? Did we do the A-17 Drifter? No, we did the P-36 Hawk. That's what we did. Green means we've already gotten it. So we did the Hawk, I remember it. Research. And we did... this... Did we do the M19? I think we did. I think we did do it. What else did we research? We don't need to research the Navy because we have the biggest Navy in the world. We did this. Okay, electronical. We researched electronics, and we researched basic fortification. I think, right? No, we did this. Basic machine tools. We did that. Is that correct? Do I seem correct? Industry? Yeah, that's what we did. You didn't take the infantry tech. This one? I can't cancel it. Well, I think I can. Hold on. How do I cancel it? I don't think I can. You're pulling a Herbert Hoover right now for sure. What? Those menu sounds. What, are they loud? Solid. I thought the dev who commented on the last stream explained why Beatrice is the Grand Wizard. He did not. No, he explained why I am a Turkish syndicalist. I'm a Turkish communist. Because, the Turks are wolf girls. Because wolf is important to Turkey. And also, he said I have liberal colors. Because I am red and green and gold. Yeah, because you're orange, yeah. So he said I fit well as a liberal. So that's why I'm a Turkish communist in this game. Die on it. If you were in a racing sport, what racing sport would it be? Can you race trains? I wish. Well, okay, I don't think I can change this. I think what I did was I got construction instead of, this. But I don't think I can cancel this now, can I? Are you sure you want to research instead of... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I did it! Cool. Alright, I fixed that. Experimental facilities. The what? Who do I do it? I don't remember. I think it was this one. I think I did this one because we already have the strongest navy. So, I just got the better one. Oh, this is a fleet submarine. But you can't do this? Oh, we already have this, I guess. Oh, we don't have... Okay, advanced submarine. We don't have that yet. What do you get once you research these? Can I get to the advanced? I'm just gonna do the torpedo cruiser. Also, yeah, I know, we're gonna assign a scientist. My save got wiped. We assigned them all last stream, but it got wiped. I'll do the torpedo cruiser. You can't either. Got no points. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Wait, I need to assign a scientist first. Scientist. Who did we do Oppenheimer! I don't think I should assign him to research a thingy. A submarine. Well, it seems all the... My voice is cracking, I'm sorry. It seems all of the... What was I saying? The only technologies we can research right now are naval, right? Because that's all I see. We have Maryland, and I have to assign a scientist to start the project. So, we need somebody who's good with submarine. Naval engineering. William Francis Gibbs. Andrew McGee. Gifted engineer. Submarine specialist. So... We don't want him, he's a surface ship. Okay. So we went Emery Land or... Oh yeah, I remember this! We picked McKee because McKee is... His name is not Land. So he mogs. Why would I want someone whose name is Land to research submarines? It seems a little... Doesn't make a lot of sense. So Andrew... You're with me. Oh. What? Wait, what? I can't actually click him. Please? Oh, I didn't assign. What? Scientists. Recruit scientists. What? Okay, I guess we're getting John Stewart. John Stewart, you specialize in submarines, but you're a nurse? Okay. Wait, I can't select any of these either. What's going on? Huh? Huh? What? What's going on? Click on the plus on the left and assign from there. Oh. I just didn't click on the right part of it. Cool. Yeah, McKee, get on that. Go, gamer, go. Alright, now can I do it? Okay, I don't have it yet. I'll get there eventually, but we've assigned them. Alright, next. Free civilian factories. Okay. I think I need to assign... Yeah. Let's do this first. Or...
Shopping!
We build... Infrastructure? Yeah. Okay. I see. I want to build... Yeah, civilian factory, because we can turn them into it later. Alright. Wait, what? Why can't I see how many factories they have? Oh, I do. Okay, I can. Well, Maryland can have more. More civilian factory here. And I think, what was it? Texas? These are filled. These are all filled up. We should increase the infrastructure in these areas because they are filled up. Oh wait, no. But this one has a lot of resources, so yeah. Alright. You have okay resources. Who here has all of their stuff? Who here is filled? Who here? Ah! Oklahoma? Yeah. More. Put it up to 60. And then... civilian. You get a factory. Not you, Idaho. What does Idaho have? It's up here, right? Idaho. Am I insane? Where's Idaho? There we go. Okay. I knew. Idaho's okay. They could use a civilian factory or two. Yeah. Infrastructure. You don't have anything good. Is this... This was Reno, right? Yeah, Reno. You get a little bit. They have no factories in Reno. Take it. Infrastructure. Hey, Borda has some. Okay, wait. I take it back. Reno, you don't get more. Reno, you're okay. Nevada has way more. Yeah. We put a city in. You only have one factory? Oh, wow! Wait, what? You can what? You can have one in Reno or Nevada, but you can't have it in both. Huh. Weird. European education. Uh-oh. The Californians are probably gonna have... This part of California has a lot of oil. Are we using a lot of oil? Are we? We need rhubarb. Yeah, put a thing in there. Another thing. Arizona, meh. Who else has good stuff? Southern Texas is pumping. Oh, they already have max. Okay, fine. What else do we need? Ohio. Ooh, they have a lot of factory space. Upstate New York. Noah. Pennsylvania? Yeah. Oh, they're almost completely modernized. What about the South? My nose! Wow, the South has nothing. What a useless area. Who would ever live there? Herbert Hoover is just an autocrat. I'm getting stuff done! You mean for your military are using oil? Yes, I believe so. Well, I'm not making military factories. I'm making civilian factories because I can turn them into military later. I don't really need dockyards, I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I have a lot of naval research points I can use. Build ships. That's right. I have to build ships. This Douglas, this Bolo. This one's out of, it's brown because it's bad, right? It's out of, out of date. Outdated. Yeah. Get out of here. Ha. Alright. What do we want? What should we build? The improved destroyer? I think is what we wanted last time. So I have a lot of naval dockyard points. I got 8 billion of them. Yep, outdated. It's gone bad like a banana. Yeah. Yeah. Did you just mem my state of Arizona? Justified. Only thing I know about Arizona is they got prickly pear. And I eat that. Just replace the old lane to an updated version. What's the O lane? Alright, we want to research what? The pea shooter? I already am researching that. What do we want to research? Goons? I can research a plane! No, we were gonna do support equipment, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that. Yeah. You should produce support equipment. Yeah! I got you. I figured that out. I think there's another ship. The Dreadnought? I think we did improve destroyer and Dreadnought. Does that sound right? Is that what we picked last time? I can remove it. Woo! 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 I'm zooming. I need to assign generals. I don't really care about the Navy. Copy! First big red one division. Yeah, we're gonna assign MacArthur. Officer Brigadier General Malvin Mosby. We need a big guy. Recruit Officer Corps. This? Land Doctrine. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I gonna do? This is complicated.
Copy! Go! Copy, got it! Copy! Alright! Copy! Copy! Received!
Wait, we're in Panama? Do we own that?
Copy!
We do! Owner Panama. No, we don't. We just are in here. That's not a girl. It's a lady in Panama! While you're zooming around the map, can you zoom into the German-Austrian border and look for a city with an interesting name that it has in real life? An interesting name? Is this gonna be hell? German, Australian. Oh, remember, this is alternate history. I don't know if it's still gonna exist. Where is Austria? Oh, there it is. Oh. そうですね。Oh. Why do you call it that? Austrians, respond! Why is it called that? You speak English, don't you? Home. What do you mean home? Me and your mom. No! Shut up! That's inappropriate. That sure is a place. They changed the IRL? Wait, what? What is it called now?
Understood!
Shut up. I'm giving you a new I need to give you a guy. I need to assign you. Oh, here. This is how I do it.
Received!
No.
Understood!
I actually made 2 army groups. What?
Copy!
Copy! Ah! Thank you, Just Noel. My Sisyphean task of asking Mozart to marry me and start a family. What's with this? I have a country to save. Must assign. Do I put MacArthur on here? Or is he gonna kill everybody? Because one of the things says MacArthur. What the heck? Hilda from Pokemon? I mean, I guess she's from New York, isn't she? Pokemon trainer. Wow, William Joseph's Wild Bill. That's crazy. Douglas MacArthur. Don't let Arthur anywhere near nukes. Is he gonna blow stuff up in this? Cause something says he tries to overthrow, right? He tries to overthrow the government. This one? Get in line! One is an army group, the other is a field marshal that commands multiple army groups. Oh. A field marshal that command... Ah! This is hard! You can give him stay as a dictator. Ooh. He will nuke Washington. Well, it's not that A new army group. Well, no, it doesn't need to be a lead division. We can
Copy.
delete this. Delete this group. Delete it! Delete!
Copy!
Copy! A new trait? Whoa! Oh my god! This game is complicated. Shift control the red division sign at the top and put them into MacArthur. Yes, you can organize from there.
Copy! Copy, got it!
Shift control. What?
Copy!
They're in both.
We'll go!
Falco! Unassign. Huh? Ah! No, it's okay. No, it's okay. We're good, we're good. Maku Arthur. Oh! He's gray. Now what?
Copy! Copy, got it!
Copy, got it!
Copy, got it!
Indian Hand Division. Alright. You need a leader. Just drag the box over the units and assign.
Copy, got it!
Oh! I see. No.
Copy!
There, it lets me do that one.
Alright!
There we go. I think. No. Alright. I've selected all of them. A new army. There we go. All of the Western Army. We got one person over on the east. And this one over here, Army 2. Who should it be? Henry Arnold? Sure. He looks like he fits. Does this make sure... Right-click Mark Arthur and they'll be assigned to his army. Should I? I don't really understand the army part. Do I want them all under one general or two generals? What's better? Division belongs to the army but has no orders. We have to give them orders. My dockyards, just give them all. Take them all. We have too many. 7 units of chromium. Oh my god. Ah! Decisions available. I can't do anything. At least generals are at least right-click MacArthur and they'll be... How do I do it? Of all the Paradox games she plays Hearts of Iron 4, it's because I'm in this mod. As few generals as possible. If you have different kinds of divisions, it's good to keep them separate. Well, all the army should be one general then, right? They should all be MacArthur. MacArthur Dono.
Understood!
Eat these! Did I do it? I did it! Alright. Now! Now! The Navy! Oh my god! There's so many navies! The battle fleet will be our most important, right? Who is the best at battle? Spotter, tactician. Him, right? Capacity 10. The Navy is complicated. complicated. What do you expect? There's a lot of boats, yeah. He will get this one. The submarine fleet? Does it say what they specialize in? Just general things. Okay. Old Guard. Ironside. Positioning, spotting. We don't really... Do you need spotters for submarine? Because aren't you spotting 4 submarines when you're a submarine? Or not when you're a surface ship? Just spam naval bombers. Maybe you need a lot of explaining to do. I would say just gather them into one big fleet for now. Well, they're already in different fleets though. They start off in 6 different fleets. Sonar officers, perhaps. What do you do? Ironside, positioning. Blockade runner would be better for a submarine, right? Blockades are better by submarines. Politically connected, safety first. Air controller. What? What's that gotta do with... Oh, naval air targeting. Spotting Google how good they find the enemy. Just fill in the Admiral's Moser, don't worry. I gotta be tactical about it. I'm gonna put Admiral here because he's a blockade runner. Who is this? The scouting fleet. Well, we want a spotter. Probably for a scouting fleet, right? This one? Mr. Chester? The Pacific submarine fleet. Oh! Oh, well, we're not doing World War II, though. I was gonna say, like, well, we're in the Pacific. We're gonna fight with Japan, so we need the Pacific submarine fleet to be better. But I guess it doesn't work that way. She should have played Victoria 3. I am not weird. Building some convoys would be a good idea. Supply lines and railways can get cut off at war. Yeah, everyone says we're gonna go into a Civil War. Damn. I don't know, but yeah. Ironside, well no, I don't think the submarines have to worry about that as much. Search pattern expert. Aviation enthusiast. No. I'm gonna give you the Special Service Squadron. I don't know, some guy. Safety first and politically connected. Capital ship armor. Maybe this one. Asiatic fleet. Wait, where's that one? Where is it? Show me. Here? Which one is this? What? 9th Submarine Division. This is the Pacific Fleet. Where's the Asiatic Fleet? Here? Ah! Do we have... Where is it? They're in the Philippines. Okay. Oh, wow. Why are we here? Ah! Who will be in the Philippines? I don't know. I don't know, someone that's politically connected seems like a smart idea. The reserve fleets, where are we keeping these? Docked in Pennsylvania, North Florida, Rhode Island, Los Angeles, and okay. Reserve can be run by Admiral Will.i.am. I'm gonna be real, none of us Hearts of Iron 4 players understand Navy either. We're learning with you. Type decisions at unassigned divisions. Oh!
Copy, got it!
Panama, you're in with us. Panama, you're with us. Okay. I have so many little points! I have so many naval dockyards! Alright, what do I want to level up the most? How many factories? I got a lot of factories. Okay. No, I don't have a lot of factories. This is on 3. Ah! Why I make that noise? This one's super, broken. You want to make some trains? Really? I love trains. Plane! Civilian plane. I like trains. Ooh, this one's expensive though. Look at that. Takes 1 a year? Dang! 5 a day. Do we only wait, what? Oh, wait, okay. How many do we make? This makes it seem like we only make 5 guns a day in America. That's not right. There's probably more guns a day than babies born. Guns are important. Support equipment and trucks are second. Artillery and planes third. Trains are last. 2 or more factories till the end of the game. Okay. Okay, well, then we have a pretty decent, you know, setup right now. The ships are last priority for me because we already have so many. We have 8 Borlian ships. 3D printing hasn't been invented yet, so production is slow. Wait, tell me factories. I don't know. Artillery. I'll demote the train. You can build convoys with the dockyards. Yeah, I have more dockyards to use. I want yummy food. Steak and rice. Convoy. How many do I have? Oh my god! I have so many dockyards! How do I have so many dockyards? I still have dockyards left over! Oh my god, nobody mess with me. I'll own you in the waters, bro. Insufficient resources. We need rhubarb. Tungsten. Rhubarb. I do Brazil. Not mean to, but yeah. Please give me this. We also need chromium. Who is our friend? Are we friends with Cuba? Our trade influence with Cuba is 101. Our trade influence with Philippines is 286. For now, yes. 101. Dang, okay, Philippines. Yeah. Alright, we got the rhubarb, we got the chromium. I think that's good. Yeah? Now? To the dockyards. I have so many dockyards. What do I do? Another convoy. Okay, good. Jesus and Mises. Holy moly. Philippines is your colony, so you get more chromium out of them for the same price. Oh. I don't know. The USA had 6,768 ships in World War II, so I imagine they had a lot of shipyards. I wonder how many, though. Well, this is Is it? It's pre-World War II, but post-World War One. And it's World War One alternate history where Germany won. So I don't know how that affects it. Make some submarines. Oh yeah! That's a good idea. Submarine. Improved or cruiser? I don't know. Give me an improved one. Why not? I'm gonna give more to the submarines. Yeah. Alright. Chromium. Chromium! We're good on rhubarb. Show me the chromium. Yeah. Are we good now? Will that be good? You can pick... Wait. Am I out of other stuff? No, I'm good. You can click the N key to do it if you want to turn it off. Oh, by the way, turn off the day and night cycle. It will slow down your game if you don't have a NASA PC. Oh. Just press... You can click the N key? And... That do it? What? I lost all my stuff. Missing equipment production. Equipment required for air reinforcements. Carrier fighter, tactical bomber, carrier CAS. Oh. What do I have right now? Okay. Carrier fighter. Carrier fighter, tactical bomber, carrier CAS, and CV, not naval bomber. Import chromium. Just tell the Navy to use Firefox. There you got mine. No divisions and basic decisions available in free military factories. Okay. I have not assigned all of these yet. This one costs the least resources, I think, to make. This one. Most of this stuff is not a priority, though. Missing equipment. Which one am I not making? Make cars. Okay, if I make a car, should I cancel one of these? The conventional cab. Right? Well, it's a truck. It's not a car. Yeah. Up. Up. Alright. Is this a good loadout, you think? I have like 800 hours in this game and the US Civil War is still annoying. Just put less into guns. I did. Should I... Oh, put the truck above that. Yeah. Is truck above artillery or below it? Planes for carriers. I have planes. I have a bunch of planes. 3 planes. 3 planes, a train, a truck, artillery, support equipment, a rifle, and 4 boats and a submarine. Yeah, you're good. But this says I'm missing equipment production. Should I do this or should I ignore this? What do you think? I put them in basic training. Thank you! Thank you, Con. You can build more factories later. Don't worry about trying to produce everything right now. You can figure that out later, yeah. Ugh. The order doesn't really matter. Ignore. I would say get rid of the planes personally. Really? All of them? Oh, why does this one have 2? Just carrier planes, you can ignore those. The actual order doesn't matter, but more so the number of factories, yeah. Which planes should I get rid of? The close air support, the inner warfighter, or the naval bomber? All of them? For a new player, planes will make you want to die. Okay. Yeah. 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 Ah! What's happening? Why did the game... Huh? Why did the game unpause? Ah! I didn't even read it. Ah! Where can I read? Why did he die? They shot Kerensky in Russia. Can I read what happened? Did you hate spacebar? I don't think I did. Here we go. Can I read it? World tension history. The largest world tension has been generated by the Russian Republic. You can't anymore. Crony died. They killed Crony. What the heck? He instantly died. If you played Russia, what were you supposed to do? Russia in this mod is more chaotic than the Chinese warring states. Period. Wait, what? Cry. This happens every time, by the way. You have plenty of events to read, so don't worry. You get a new you get a new leader. What are you supposed to do? Do you get any say in who the leader becomes, or does it you just get assigned a new one? Kerensky always dies. Oh man. As I was doing, what divisions in basic training? Who should I train? My infantry or the National Guard? I think you can. Order of the weapons produced is only important if your factories get destroyed. Items at the bottom of the list lose their factories first and stop stuff. Oh. Yeah. Crony is not long for this Herbert Hoover world. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I just realized I did not have Twitch chat up. I'm so sorry. The Royal Mozumite Navy, yeah. Enjoy the Russian Civil War, I guess. Militia sucks. Get regular divisions. Just do infantry for now. No location set. I don't know. Here? How do I do it? Add a unit. Sightseeing 6th. I know. You can survive as Crony if you click on Kerensky escapes death in the assassination event. This is Kaiser Redux, not Kaiser Reich. In Kaiser Reich, there's no saving her. Oh. It's okay, the enemies will die from attrition. Wait, both sides are... oh my god. Hearts of Iron 4 is the kind of game where you delay doing unnecessary things because you can't do everything in one game turn. Oh. What should I do? You said train the infantry division. This is the amount of divisions that each line will train before being removed. Okay. So they're gonna do all of them. They need some basic training before you can deploy them. Dude, I need to add... what does the no location set mean? Okay, I guess I'll select a location. I mean, we have the one division over here, but most of them are over... my voice is cracking, I'm sorry. Most of them are over here in the West Coast. Army here, and armies here. Okay, wait, no, I was wrong. Army here, army here, army here. What if we put the trading in New Mexico? Seems kind of like a random spot, right? Because we want to put them where, when the Civil War happens, they won't have as much power, right? Do they have... Is there KKK in New Mexico? You only need to select location if you want to deploy them. They can remain forever in training until called upon. Oh, that's for deployment. Okay. I thought... Okay, I see. Oh my god! How do I add the divisions that I already have? How do I add them? When I click add unit, is it adding like random ones?
Understood!
Understood! True. What do I do with you? What? You're making new ones. Yeah, it's making new ones. How do I put my current ones into training? That's only for making new units. Are they in training now? They're in training when I do this. What the? What just happened? Train. You can't. Train them. Your deploy divisions are trained differently, not in this screen. Oh! Okay.
Alright!
How do I Oh! Oh. An exercise. This one? I'll put them all into exercise? Now you have to train... Now you have to leave them to train whilst the game is unpaused. I'm gonna say they're all gonna do exercises? Yeah.
Copy, got it!
You will exercise.
Understood!
Are they all... They're all exercising now. Shift click that button. I think they're all doing...
Go!
Go! No, you just made new ones. Training existing ones by clicking on the general portrait and click on the gear. Okay. So... in this one... Do I train infantry? Because it looks like you have to make a new unit in order to train infantry. Which I guess makes sense. Should I train infantry? Or no? Does that seem like a good idea or a bad idea? I scratch my head. Shift click training trains them until they reach the max. Yes, training more infantry. Sure, it's no rush though. Okay. I will train 2... Oh, no. 2 more units. Can I change their... Oh! 5th rickety splickety. Rickety splickety. Splicket. Splickety. Rickety splickety. Rickety splickety. Unit. The 5th rickety splickety division. The 6th, Slurpy Warpy division. The rickety... Call on the rickety splickety division. Sir, I'm afraid we're gonna have to use The Slurpy Warpy Division. And then the 7th. Can you guess what the 7th division will be? The 7th Maito Faito Division. Maito Faito Division. Yeah. The Maito Faito Division, the Slurpy Warpy Division, the Rickety Splickety Division, and Arby's Beef and Cheddar. The 8th Arby's Beef and Cheddar Division. A man ahead of his time. Cannon fodder! Mr. Hoover, how are you coming up with these? 150 mods. I'm not putting 150 mods in! Shut up! Why do you even say that? You can select multiple division by holding left click and enlarging the square over the division of the map. Once they're all selected, you can put them under a general. Well, these are all under a general. Not like the ones that are moving. They're all under Douglasmic Artar. Oh, we should change the name of this. The army. What's the name of our army? What's the name of our army? Goo Goo Gaga. The Goo Goo Gaga army. The Goo Goo Gaga. Yeah. 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 Okay, now what? Decisions available. Rally public support. Or legislate freedom. Well, I can't do anything yet. I don't have legislation points. And I don't think I can do this yet, right? Can I? The Legislation Council. The Legation Council is a body comprised... What's the current motion? Legation cities exist. Not triads in power. Not the Shunshin revolutionaries have seized power. We have voting privileges on the Legation Council. We have voted on the current motion. I don't know. Yippee! Goo Goo Gaga! Yeah. I can't believe they made a war out of Goo Goo babies. What is Goo Goo babies? It's like a Uma Musume thing, right? What is Goo Goo baby? Goo Goo. Mr. Hoover, the bill has not come yet into the vote. Why are you here? I am ahead of the vote. Free wait, what? We still have military factories. How? I don't know, man. Put it into the cars. How do I have more factories? What's going on? I have a lot more factories. What's happening? Oh, because I killed all the planes. Oh. Killed all the planes. Is that good? No more planes makes factories free. Yeah. 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 So Super Creek asked the trainer if they'd like to play Goo Goo Babies with her. What is Goo Goo Baby? How do you do Goo Goo Babies? The yellow numbers on the production screen show how many are needed. Green numbers are extras. Yellow? Yellow? I'm drooling, I'm sorry. Whoa, wait, what? Needed for reinforcement. Uh-huh. You become Goo Goo Baby. You are the Goo Goo Baby? It's up to interpretation. Oh, Goo Goo Baby is like it's a mystery. You don't know what Goo Goo Babies is. What should I do? I'm not gonna make it. I don't think you can get it. Yeah, even if I make the max, I can't get it. If you want to balance check stockpile, it will tell you the time frame for current production to meet demand. These all seem happy. It's also impossible to do. Okay, wait. This was 3. This was here. Yeah. Yeah. I think truck was 2. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, I think I took it away from this. You're producing an amount every day. You'll fill the requirements eventually. Stockpile is a different tab. Okay. Where? Logistic. Equipment type. Average of 0 units of artillery equipment are needed per day. 0 units, 0 units, 0 units, 0 units. Well, 0 units. What does it mean? I think it's time to unpause finally. We'll unpause for a second while you guys tell me what I need to do next. Yay! America! The army has no order. Yeah, it does. I told them to exercise. What's going on, players? The Sargasso Sea! Bermuda! I didn't know Bermuda was real. Really? Wait. There's something all the way out here? That's crazy. Ah! Okay. The Legation cities were formed in 1928 as a result of our intervention in the Zilfangshan conflict that was soon going to spill out into open war between the 2 other powers in the Far East, Germany and Japan. Well, Japan and Germany were gonna go into war? While we obviously wished to end the conflict, we also found it in our power to create a lasting solution to the imperial rivalry in China, as well as push our open door policy. So we forced the other powers to merge their concessions in China into one conglomerate. Yeah, it's an actual island. Insane. Our army is children soldiers? Is that bad? Consisting of all official concessions in China as well as a 30-mile neutral zone, the Legation cities, officially known as the International Mandate for the Chinese concessions, also host a forum, the Legation Council, for the various powers with Chinese interests to resolve disputes and work together. Naturally, we have a vote on this council, and we are often the deciding factor between the Japanese and Germans, with the secondary powers mostly playing second fiddle to us. Our voice is usually one that speaks for keeping the status quo of an open door to China for all powers, which helpfully lets everyone benefit without having to involve themselves with individual Chinese factions. To American citizens, the Legation cities represents not only a great way to get rich, but a shining example of American forward thinking and our commitment to peace. Okay, so basically sorry. our motivation in the Legation cities is to maintain peace so that it remains open to trading. So we need to make sure that both Germany and Japan are happy. Okay. Sorry. No, wait, can I do anything? I can't vote. The vote's not open yet. Unpause. Oh god! How am I supposed to do with the Great Depression? Oh my god, it's been 6 days since I've been in office. Mr. Hoover, would you like to comment on the international incident? There's a focus tree? You don't got anything to do yet. Spoiler, you don't. I can't stop the Great Depression? I can't do it? Water pie. Stop being sad. Easy peasy. I want a big bagel. Yeah. I would make one, but I don't have any bagels. Increase the speed? I'm scared. What if I die? It's the 8th of January and I haven't fixed America yet. Oh! Oh my god. Okay. As America spirals ever deeper into chaos, there has... What the heck? Din? And Gummy? Why did you do it? There has been a wave of crime throughout the country. Many of these criminals are getting sensationalist news stories about their activities, especially gangsters like bank robber John Dillinger, Chicago crime boss Al Capone, and the scandalous Bonnie and Clyde. Thankfully, the Bureau of Investigation has been working hard to catch these criminals and bring some order back to America, although they have requested an increase in funding, claiming they have a shortage of manpower. Of course, the AFP, ODP, and SPA have begun attributing these crimes to moral decline and robber baronies. I don't know, do I give more money to the feds? What should I do? Fill the trough of the pigs? Is that what I should do? Mr. Hoover, you're our only cure to Big Sad. True, it's true. What is a baron? I just know the pizza. Sorry. If you hover over the options, they give some clues on the effects. Gain base stability. Political power minus 40. Gain base stability. Manpower minus 300. This seems like the best. This seems like the better option. We lose stability, but I lose political power. No money for glowies. Mr. Hoover, was your last name always Hoover? You have 15% stability. How much political power do I have? Where do I see that? I have 13 days left to reply to crime spree. You get political power back quick? Where's my political power? Political power game. He's indecisive. Unpopular. Where can I see his political power? He loses political power gain every single day. Wow, he's unpopular. Failed humanitarian, dang. It's 29 right now? Oh my god! Can I do it? If I... What do I do? My stability is 15. But... If I increase FBI funding, I just straight up get canned. I lose. How important is stability? Is there something we can do to get it back? Can I save? No. I can't wait. Save. Fund the feds. I already came in. You can go into the negative a little bit, it's fine. It comes back? Okay. Well, does it come back? Because I have negative political power every day. I kind of can't do anything right now. I don't have any political... Okay, fine. Let's increase FBI funding. Goodbye. Why do I lose manpower when I increase funding? Oh. We giving money to the feds. My money! Just speed it up. The 10th of January! I can sign the super disable super events. I don't need to do that. Extra manpower for the FBI, I suppose. As expected, the early challenges to the Gardner-Wagner bill have come from the AFP, ODP, and the SPA. Huey Long and his AFP senators have demanded a vast increase in Social Security provisions that the bill provides. Provisions most other senators say America could never afford. Bill Haywood and the SPA, meanwhile, say the bill doesn't do enough to protect the average worker, particularly from exploitation by struggling corporations. William Murray has additionally mobilized the ODP in opposition with claims that it neglects the plight of rural populations and demands that state governments be allowed a wider say in how the bill is utilized. All three parties have attracted a lot of media attention, adding to the general sense of disorder and tension in Congress. Do they not want us to fix anything? I can't do either of these. What do I do? Is there other stuff I should be doing? I want a bagel. Why was that noise? And it's just the Winter Olympics. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay. For the fourth instance of the Winter Olympics, the German protectorate of the United Baltic Duchy was picked as the host nation. Okay. With Riga at the center, funded by German taxpayer dollars, Riga has been outfitted with a plethora of new stadiums to accommodate the prestigious event. With the Riga Olympics have the heaviest medals thus far in Winter Olympic history. As for the winner, first place went to Norway, carrying home 7 gold medals. And second and third were Sweden and Germany, respectively, with 3 and 2 gold medals. Russian athletes made a larger appearance in the 1932 Montreal Olympics. Canada's first as the exiled British Empire. Canadian athletes also participated, taking home 1 gold medal. Well, did we not participate? Did we not participate? Why am I not in the Olympics? Why is Canada in the Olympics but I am not? Can't believe it's been 14 days already. 2 weeks into my presidency and everything's not instantly fixed. It's over. I want food. Depression. Need something called a wacky cake in the Great Depression, though. Too busy with the Great Depression. I'm hungry. Day and night. Wait, what? Ah! Why is it so scary? I don't like this. The Totalist Charter. Mussolini, Valois, Picard, Outremer, and other interested parties arrived in Birmingham today to discuss their common ground. It has been agreed that Maximism, Sorelianism, and National Syndicalism all share basic principles of the state's primacy in the socialist struggle, the role of national identity within the state, and the importance of a strong central authority to preserve and build socialism. The Charter also claims the socialist state is the final stage of human development, and that democracy is not necessary to achieve socialism. These statements have drawn great criticisms from other socialist factions, who gave it the name totalism as a play on totalitarian socialism, which has been eagerly accepted by Mosley, who added it to the manifesto's name, attributing it to their total commitment to socialism. The people must reject this madness. Is that fascism? Why is it called that? Is this like a fake name they gave it for the mod, or is that a different thing? Totalitarian socialism. This one was a different timeline. Effectively. Okay, so this is supposed to be fascism. It's communism that cringier? What? Really? Mussolini is a... No? Alt history. It's like Stalinism. Wait, Mussolini is communist in this mod? He died in this timeline. Stalin died? It's different. Okay. The people must reject this madness. I guess we're... Okay. So we have to fight that. Okay. My fingy! No! Alright. Oh, I'm still paused. Okay. Go forward! He was a school teacher before fashion. Really? Huh. The time is rapidly accelerating. I want buffalo mac and cheese. Oh my god. What's happening? Events or decisions timeout. Okay. Alright. Georgia Governor Eugene Talmadge has formally declared himself a member of the old Democratic Party after a lifelong member of the Democratic Party, which he claims is selling out true Americans. A political faction with an ambiguous relationship to the Democratic Party, they appear to primary Democrats. A political faction with an ambiguous relationship to the Democratic Party, they appear to primary Democrats they disapprove of whenever possible. And when it's not, they run on their own ticket. When they win, they nonetheless often caucus with the Democrats who often dislike them but need their support. However, it is clear that the ODP is displacing sections of both parties, including the Klan-controlled Indiana Republican Party, which has seen increasing defections to the ODP, which it is a member of, in all but name anyways. And Talmadge's declaration has set off yet another wave of Democratic defectors to the ODP, especially in the American Southeast. Okay, so the Democratic Party is super, like, broken up? Mr. Hoover, please stop spitting in your chair pretending you're time traveling into the future. Yeah. Isn't this good? Because it makes it easier to get re-elected or something? Because the vote will be super split? Bastard! Oh. I'm gonna lose stability. Change in popularity of paternal autocracy. Change in popularity of national populism. The old Democratic Party gains power. Mr. Hoover went into the office on a ticket of 17% political support. Is that what is about to happen? About to get kicked out? That's toward. I don't know if I have to do anything. I don't think so. There's nothing I can do yet. How are my armies doing? Why is it so scary? It sounds like the Sting from Left 4 Dead 2. I keep thinking there's gonna be a zombies event. There's gotta be a mod for Hearts of Iron Forward. They put zombies in. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my god, wait! That's probably like my first strategy game I played. Was that frickin'... what is it called? The one where you're trying to infect the entire world with the diseases and kill it all? That one. The news are always scary, yeah. It's supposed to be a hot off the press thing. Yeah, it's like... But yeah, there's zombie mods for Hearts of Iron 4. There is! Plague Inc., yeah! I forgot, Plague Inc. is kind of like that. Yeah. That must have been the first one I ever played. Alright. Edward! 8. No? 6, 7, 8. Edward the 8, crowned as King of Britain. George 5, the last king of Great Britain and Ireland to have ruled the home isles themselves, has passed while in exile in Canada. The first Windsor king, his reign shall be remembered with sorrow and sadness, as during it Britain lost both the Veltkrieg and its homeland. The crown was inherited by Edward, Prince of Wales, who now stylizes himself as Edward VIII. King Edward is a vengeful and ambitious man, and not on good terms with Prime Minister Charles Avery Dunning. He lives on the goal of avenging his father and reconquering the British Isles, and thus is quite popular among the British exiles in Canada, among others. That's not anime, that's Jesus. They're dead. So, the Kingdom of Canada. What is this? Dominion of Newfoundland, okay. So, Canada is Britain. Old Britain. Who rules it? Okay, and now there's a different British leader. I see. My political power is returning. Now what? I just wait? Research. Alright, yeah, there's nothing I can do yet. Click on Canada to see their new king. Oh yeah! Canada. Ooh, Edward is cute. He is a cute girl. Alright. Sure, as long as we're friends. Senators break ranks. Uh-oh. After weeks of negotiations, a number of establishment senators have broken ranks over the coming vote on the Garner-Wagner bill. Most notably Robert Wagner, one of the bill's proposers, who says he will not vote for the bill unless protections for federal unemployment insurance are re-added. Many other Democratic and Republican senators are concerned about the influence of the AFP, ODP, and the SPA and claim they will not vote for the bill if any sort of concessions are made to either group. Though others say that not courting either the AFP, ODP, or SPA will make passage difficult, if not impossible. President Hoover will need to intervene in order to save the bill! Alright. Pledge support to Wagner and the establishment senators. power of the establishment is not what it used to be. The bill might be thus doomed to a failure. Force the establishment to compromise with the AFP? As much as it pains us to admit, working with new radicals is the only way the bill can pass. Okay. I have to pick which one to compromise the bill to. I would rather work with the AFP or the SPA, right? Or, well, no, the ODP is... Because they just said the ODP is gaining power, and that it causes the Democratic parties to fall apart, right? Because, like, it doesn't work with the KKK. That's the choice here. You think so, the ODP? Because we haven't really heard much of the AFP or the SPA. We usually hear AFP, SPA, and ODP here. But they just said the ODP is gaining power. And who is who? Look at their political parties and their ideologies. How do I look at that? Where would I find those? Diplomacy? This is other nations. I have to sneeze. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, the SPA are evil commies, so no. We're not gonna work with the SPA. The OD populist AFP and far right ODP. Bless you, thank you. Alright, so that's the... I'll never work with communists, but now I have to pick whether or not I want... It's on the pie chart? Oh! What is it? Market liberals and social liberals. I have 14%. The old Democratic Party is 12%, but they're split between paternal autocrats and national populists, so they're actually big. They're 12% plus 7%, so I am 9% plus 14. Socialist Party, that's the SPA. Ooh. Ooh. The America First Party is 5%, or 15%. Okay, well, let's see here. The old Democratic Party is like 19% right now. I still have the majority. But out of all of these... Oh, that's the Progressive Party. Alright, the ODP is 19%. The SPA is 18%. And the AFP is 50%. I am kind of like... I mean, out of all of these, it might be best to go AFP because they have the least amount of influence out of the three big competitions to us. Because I imagine if we concede any part of the bill, they will get with this whoever we concede the bill to. Consult the guide? Oh, should I do that? Oh. Where's the bill? Here? Where am I? The bill passes. Okay. Path guides in the previous screen. Okay. Path guide. Oh, you're right. Okay. Click to views guides. Hoover's third term. MacArthur, Texas, Alaska, avoid the Civil War, collapse America, peaceful. I mean, what should we do? Is guides bad? Should I just play it, like, based on what I think will happen? Because, like, I'm not trying to get a specific, I'm not trying to get a specific ending. I'm just trying to do what I think, I guess. I am aiming for Hoover's third term, just because I am Hoover. But I also think, like, it doesn't matter if Hoover stays or not, right? Where's my... Oh! Nagisa! Nagisa is my vice president? Oh my god. How can I see who is leading these? Oh my god, Murray. That's cute art. I don't know what to do. Oh. Honestly, go what you feel like. You should go the most schizo path. Okay, well, AFP will probably be the best bet if I want to stay in power, but if I'm not caring about getting rid of if I'm not caring if Herbert Hoover stays as the president or not, because I guess it doesn't really matter, I would go ODP because it breaks up the KKK. I guess I'll go ODP. I should save. Save. ODP, AFP, SPA. Also, SPA is just a stupid name. SPA is a stupid name for a political organization. Oh, I voted for SPA. You are not Herbert Hoover. You are whatever USA you want. Okay, so it doesn't matter if Herbert Hoover stays. Herbert Hoover kind of sucks, so I guess it's good to get rid of him. Let's do ODP. Alright, let's see what happens. I'll be really mad if ODP does not have a cute girl as the leader. Spa is a great name for a racetrack, though. Is it? Spa. Spa. No. More SPA members announcing congressional bids. While there have been a number of lawmakers from the Socialist Party of America in the past few decades, particularly in the Steel Belt, the 1936 election presents an unprecedented number of people registering to run for office under the banner of the SPA, and just as many, if not more nationwide, pledging to vote for them. Both Big Bill Haywood and John Lewis have begun increasing campaigning for their respective factions of the SPA to the enthusiasm of American socialists. Reds! Change in popularity of totalism, syndicalism, radical socialism, and the SPA gains power. Well, it's good we didn't vote for them then. Unpause! Compromise with the ODP. recent days have resulted in a compromise between many establishment senators and the old Democratic Party, with numerous extra provisions included for farm relief and local delegation, though nowhere near as far as the ODP originally demanded. Even so, William Murray has declared this as a victory and is riding high in recent polls. Both Huey Long's AFP, Bill Haywood's SPA, and a large number of Republican senators have declared this a betrayal of the American public. However, and have vowed to sink the Garner-Wagner bill when the vote comes. We've done what we can. The old Democratic Party greatly gains political power. Change in popularity of paternal autocracy. That's the ODP leader? That was us? Who is she? She has gray hair. I mean, I like her design better than Herbert Hoover, I think. Pick related. Afghanistan declared war on the Dominion of Delhi? What do I... Is that my problem? Do I have to do something? Okay. The Fourth Anglo-Afghan War. After the Weltkrieg, as the British Raj collapsed into turmoil and warfare, the neighboring kingdom of Afghanistan took advantage of this as an opportunity to seize Peshawar and Quetta, both border regions of the Dominion. However, the Afghani government's attempts to modernize over the last decades have been met with fierce resistance from the conservative elements within the country. King Habibullah Khan now hopes to use the turmoil in Delhi following the death of George V to his advantage by repeating the success of the Third Anglo-Afghan War. The king hopes to silence the conservative opposition and bring new lands to the crown. However, international experts do not put many hopes on the tiny mountain nation winning this conflict. Oh, who cares about Afghanistan? That's what that says. I see. It's cute how she defaults to the JP pronunciation for unfamiliar words. No! National Unity Agreement. Okay. I'm gonna start drooling. The 1936 election is looking to be one of the most contentious in American history. Many politicians within the upper circle of the Republican and Democratic parties fear that a victory by the Socialist Party of America, the America First Party, or the old Democratic Party would be the end of America and the American way of life. In order to avoid this, a plan has been proposed by the Republican Party, in which they will nominate a member of both the conservative and progressive wings of their party to their ticket to guarantee a moderate platform. What? As part of the agreement, the Republicans will not run candidates in the solid South to give traditional Democrats a better chance, and likewise will not run party-endorsed candidates in progressive heavy areas. This plan is unlikely to be popular with lower-ranking members of the parties, but it may be the only thing that can prevent the radical parties from gaining strength. Most importantly, all parties agreed that whichever party between the three of them wins a plurality of the vote for president will be endorsed by the other two parties for president in the House of Representatives. Despite his lack of public popularity, President Hoover is still the head of the Republican Party. His support would be invaluable to gaining support for the plan for more senators. All presidents drool, don't worry. Mom. Start a vote in chat, baby! Hey guys, new here. How does this game work? Oh, buddy. It'll be a while. Tough luck. So... basically what we're doing is... There's three radical parties. We're trying to force the Republican Party into the moderate party by trying to soak up all of the extraneous votes, but not going for like a decisive victory. That one waifu on the left has never seen a camera before. This is every European election ever, by the way. Okay, so basically we want to nullify the political system so that no change can happen. That is what we want to happen here. I say we let one of them win and kill the other two. When in doubt, ask yourself, what would Goldship do? I think Goldship would do something... If she was president, she would do something bad. I guess we already know what Beatrice would do. Jesus Christ. I say we eat the other guy. Yeah, let's just eat them. Yeah. A coalition would debase the democratic system or endorse the agreement. Gain base stability, lose political power. Or it does not say what would happen if I do this. Well, she does whatever she wants. Let's do something bad. In Europe, it is only coalition governments. Well, I don't want us to run like Europe. Can we annex Canada? It's big and scary. Canada's trying to annex themselves, but not into America. Yeah, let them fight and beat up the winner. Well, no, the winner. Why would I would be the winner then. I would become the winner in this situation. Your schwitz on my screen is bothering me. It looks like Mozu has a mole and it's making me mad. No agreement. A coalition would debase the democratic system. True. True. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. I guess we're still gonna have a civil war, but... You know, whatever. Ah! Why does it say that? Black Monday hits America. Despite the political turmoil and ineffectual economic relief programs, it seems to many as if the economy of the United States might finally be undergoing a slow recovery. After the Great Panic of 1929, Black Monday has put an end to such hopes and has sounded the death knell for an already ailing economy. Republicans and Democrats have both pledged to fix the economy should they win the election, though public confidence in them is rapidly waning. Haywood, William H. Murray, and Long finally seem to agree on something, as they have all railed against the corrupt banking and political sectors, which they blame for allowing the crash to happen. This is just not our year. So we'll lose stability. Black Monday, which grants consumer factories factor. Construction speed, production efficiency, yeah. Oh! Okay. Trade was modified. The trade with Brazil was terminated. The trade with the Philippines because of lack of civilian factories. Oh no! Wall Street crashed too? Is World War II about to break out in Europe? Is it? I mean, it's not our problem if it does. This game ruined my life. Alright, so it crashed everywhere. On the 3rd of February 1936, the Berlin Stock Exchange stopped sinking. It plunged. Fueled by the instability of the market panic, selling erupted as soon as the stock market opened on Monday morning. It took well into the night for the teleprinters to stop sputtering out the results of what became known as Black Monday. When the results have been analyzed, it was clear that the situation had only got worse. The shock of this unprecedented economic catastrophe will no doubt be felt over the entire world. The German Golden Age was ended, for now at least. The Germans died. We died. What do I do? We're not gonna break the... Okay. 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 Oh! Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Well, whatever. That's just the guide. Alright. Decisions available. No. Ah! What do I do? Rhubarb. Come on, baby. Oh, no! I don't have any factories. You officially have no money. Civilian factories. If the Wagner bill passes, you get a few back. I have no money. Oh no. So I have no money. What do I do? Just focus on fixing the economy situation. So we're just basically waiting to do the Wagner bill. That's what we're doing. Oh, this popped it up. I guess I should not read this. This is a secret. Report paramilitary growth. She's eating a burger. With violence and instability sweeping the country, J. Edgar Hoover has sent in a report that the AFP and SBA have begun growing their existing paramilitary militias. Oh God. Which they claim is necessary to protect their supporters from either the government vigilantes associated with the old Democrats or even each other. The AFP have called their group the Minutemen, while the SPA calls their militants the Red Guard. Meanwhile, the old Democrat Party are associated with various white supremacist paramilitary groups, especially of revanchist National Klan, who've seen consistent growth as a result of immigrant radicalism. I thought we're isolationists. Do we even have immigrants? And a push for further recruitment pressed for by Hiram Wesley Evans, the apparent heir of Grand Wizard William Joseph Simmons. Patrolling the party strongholds and party rallies, these well-armed and equipped paramilitary units have already engaged in scattered, though extremely violent conflicts. We believe the paramilitaries are modifying civilian firearms, and the FBI's attempts to seize weapon stockpiles are now too slow to stop gun runners. This could turn very bad, very fast. I lost more stability. And we're gonna lose popularity! That's okay, I guess. America's about to bust and boom gameplay. You start the game gimped by economy and then get a lot of growth once you fix everything. Oh. Didn't the USA massively reduce immigration around this time? Yeah, it literally says we're isolationists. Here, see? Here. Isolation. Zamet! She's giving me a guide here. Bro, wait. If Beatrice is the KKK, why is she also like the mascot of this mod? What's going on? How the Garner without working with either radical option guarantees its chances of passing. Okay. While not working with the CSA or AFP guarantees failure. Wait, what? Not working with the CSA or AFP guarantees failure. Huh? The CSA? This will change when we rework the event chain for the bill in the future. Then when the event fires before the elections to nominate... What? Ooh, I don't really know what that was about. Beatrice kinda quirky. Moya Redux in a nutshell. She's drooling? Oh, was she? I want a pulled pork sandwich. I want brisket. I want mac and cheese. I want... I thought that said... I shouldn't say what I thought that said. I thought the first word was girl, and I was like, what? Electoral gridlock in France. The Commune of France is the world's leading syndicalist nation, united as a federation of city communes and directed by a Comité de Salut Public. The chief executive. Ever since its inception, however, the Second Commune was not uniform in its policy. Numerous factions arose, each with their own idea of which path France should take. As the time for revenge against Germany and the World Revolution closes in, the CGT election of 1936 is set to be very important. It was so important, in fact, that none of the other four factions could acquire a majority. Much like before the election, a coalition must be found. But how will this change the shape of the Commune's politics? Only the men in the CSP itself know. Well, I mean... Is it surprising that France is, all over the place? I don't think so. Alright. Interesting, we said. Are we gonna not be involved in any war that breaks out? It's kind of like not our deal, right? We're dealing with our own issue over here. The Austrian Empire withdraws from Italy. It is clear that Black Monday has hit the Austrian Empire hard. The Austro-Hungarian Reichskriegs minister today announced he was recalling divisions stationed in Italian territory, unable to afford the financial burden of keeping them safe from the Socialist Republic of Italy. For good or ill, the Republic of Italy is now effectively independent of Austrian domination, at least until the Austrians regain their full strength and decide whether or not their interests in the Italian peninsula are worth regaining. Many in the Republic of Italy have expressed worry about whether or not this will leave them exposed to attack by the Socialist Republic of Italy. Wait, what? Many in the Republic of Italy have exposed them to the Socialist... Is there multiple Italys? A move which would plunge Italy into civil war. Okay, no, it's just like parties. Once again. In response to this, the government of Ivano Bonomi has announced the end of the Republic of Lombardy-Venetia and the formation of the Republic of Italy, a full-fledged contender in the Italian struggle for power, and not just simple bystander. Austrian influence wanes further. It's only 3 p.m. Why am I so hungry? What did I eat today? I had a bagel sandwich. I should feel full. They did not melt the cheese on my bagel sandwich, though, so... That was ill. That was an ill moment. Italy is fractured. Everyone's kind of messing around until 1939, last I remember. We're in February. What do I do? Should I do anything else? I don't know. IDK. New Yorkers spotted. Newfoundland annexed by Canada. Well, I'm not surprised by that. The Dominion of Newfoundland, the first Dominion of the British Empire, has also become the first Dominion to lose its self-governing status. After a debilitating economic crisis only worsened after Black Monday, Newfoundland has now been annexed as a province of the Dominion of Canada. The effective end of Newfoundlanders' self-government is seen as a grim sign for democracy in the wider Entente, as revanchist sentiments grow. Despite this, the end of Newfoundlander independence was mutually agreed conclusion by all facets of the Newfoundlander political scene, even those on the left wing. I didn't even know they were a country. Oh my god. The responses are very funny. Mr. Hoover, don't panic. The fate of the free world rests on your shoulders. Death of Roy D. Chapin. United States Secretary of Commerce Roy D. Chapin has died today due to a severe heart attack. A close ally of Herbert Hoover within the Republican Party, Chapin has desperately attempted to work with businesses, especially those in the motor industry, to undo the severeness of the Great Depression. With Vice President Charles Curtis only having survived his own heart attack earlier this month due to it occurring in the White House with medical staff on standby, many see this as both a symbolic and literal example of the old political class passing away in favor of new movements, although the Republican Party has protested such claims. I'm losing political power again! Losing stability. I got Ray Lyman Wilbur Sr. Daily political... I get a little bit more political power again, I guess. Sad. Fruits of the open door. I'm not really sure what to do next. I'm gonna die. Anhui declared war on the left Kuomintang. Anhui declared war on Nanjing Creek. The League of 8 Provinces has declared war on left Kuomintang. Check out Rifles production. I bet the number is funny. Rifles production. Where? How do I open up the thing? Here we go. $5.99 a day? What's funny about that? Yeah, China's having a good one right now. Wait, we were just talking about how much we love trading there. Now they're fighting? Who let them have independence? Marshal Wu Peifu backs Nanjing. Following the death of Marshal Sun Tuanfeng earlier this year, and the subsequent collapse of the Qing authority over much of China, few expected Imperial Minister of the Army Wu Peifu, the real power behind the throne in Beijing, to take overt military action. Yet this morning, he and the Assembly President Cao Kun announced their formal support of the provincial government of Nanjing, the remnants of the old League of 8 Provinces. German diplomats and strategists are no doubt breathing a sigh of relief as Wu Peifu's military support for the new League Marshal Qi Jiehuan may be the deciding factor in this war against both the resurgent KMT and Anhui province, aligned with Fengshan and by extension Japan. The German order in Asia may still hold. Okay, that's what that means. I understand. Okay. Mr. Hoover, how will this affect the price of tea? It passed? Though the vote was incredibly close, the Garner-Wagner bill is passed. Congress. People throughout the United States are celebrating this welcome relief to the country's disastrous economic situation. Though many within the government are wondering, how will the bill now be paid for? Okay. Victory. The Mad Lads did it! Well, now I can see... Where was it? Alright, now I can pick one of these. War Plan White, demand repayment of war debts, or this one? What should I do next? Oh my gosh, wait, I gotta pick these. The traditional Democrats. This is me! Or not me, this will be me. The new president has been inaugurated. Yup. Continue the bill focus trees. This one? This is gonna increase market liberalism. What do you do? Oh my god, I gotta like pick these! Oh my god! I didn't even realize this. I need to pick these. Who is he? Center holds. Wait. President Haywood. William Haywood. Huey Long. Oh my god. First you do the bill passes, yeah. I can bypass it? What does that mean? Well, I did it, yeah. Now I have to pick one of these. I don't know. The Dotton plan demand repayment of war debts. Okay, well we did that. Can I start this one? We're at peace with everybody. We'll lose opinion with Canada. But we'll gain money. Do I care if Canada hit the bypass button? National focus bypass. Okay. Okay. Now what? I can't do this one. All right. So I can demand repayment of war debts, or what is this? Robert Lee Farmer Bob Dotton, a Democrat from North Carolina and the chairman of the U.S. House Committee on Ways and Means, has proposed a plan which would see the Garner-Wagner bill funded by increased corporate income tax. The plan is controversial with some, but it just might give the economy the boost it needs. So make us more popular. Have you ever cared about what Canada thought? Can I not do both of these? These are both 35 days, they'll be done. Reconciliation with Canada. Compromise with America? If the requirements are not met. Requires demand. What does this do? Change in popularity. We'll get more popular. Lose trade relations with Australasia. Oh! And then all the other parties that are not the us right now, they'll lose the popularity. You can do both of them, but not at the same time. Well, let's demand repayment of our war debts first, right? Right? Let's do this one first. United Kingdom incurred an enormous war debt to us during the Weltkrieg. The debt has been inherited by Canada, but while it's unlikely Canada would repay it right now, demanding repayments will appease isolationists in Congress, whom believe will join the political fringe, if not appeased. Oh. Can't just combine country names like that. Should we stay as Herbert Hoover? Okay, I guess we can't do that. We don't know if it's gonna happen. Should I wait? Should I wait until the election happens and then I'll choose what to do? Because whoever I become next, because it looks like this is in 7 days. This will happen. Stay as the vacuum cleaner man? I should stay as Hoover? Oh my god, I'm lagging so hard right now. Where's it going? I think it's ho-over for Hoover. Cactus Jack bartender path. Cactus Jack bartender. Who is this? The traditional Democrats have come to power under John Nance Garner, with their promise of stabilizing the American public while opposing the radical demands which would change the United States forever. It's time to defend the Constitution and liberty at all costs. I kind of like Mozu will usher. Oh my god. Oh. I kind of want to see who comes after Hoover. Yeah. I mean, I guess we just let it run, right? And then we'll figure it out from there. So I'm not going to start a new national focus until I know who the new president will be in 7 days? It says that it happens in 7 days, so... Oh my god! The Republican Party's Republican nomination disagreement. The Republican Party is united in its goal to save America and preserve liberal democracy. But as per usual, disagreement has my accent has arisen over whether a member of the party's progressive or conservative wing will be the president to oversee this. Representing the party's moderate conservatives is Charles Curtis, Vice President of the United States, who is well renowned for his negotiating abilities amongst politicians, giving him a moderate's appeal that is crossed party lines. However, representing the more liberal wing of the party is famed businessman and Kansas Governor Alf Landon. His name is Alf? Who favors more direct economic intervention in the economy and could win over progressive Republicans, whom recently defeated to the left-leaning Progressive Party. While the loser will be the other's vice presidential candidate to show party solidarity, although in case his health would worsen, Curtis agreed to pass the spot in favor of Hoover's allies, Frank Knox. Hoover, using his little remaining political capital to back a candidate, could make or break him. I'd probably back Curtis. Pick Curtis, yeah. I just like Nagisa more, sorry. He's my buddy. We've been through it. These are all real American politicians? These people are real? Were they anime girls? Oh, no national focus yet. I don't know. I have to see who becomes president first. Sorry. The election is soon, right? It's auto-saving. Democratic coalition established in Mexico. With the recent death. Oh my god! With the recent death of Mexican revolutionary Emiliano Zapata, Mexico has fallen into a power vacuum with unclear leadership and failing government structures. While the most ardently loyal members of the government still had faith on a swift recovery, the passing of the freedom fighter has shown Mexico that the syndicalist-inspired democratic government would need serious reform to it if it were to continue. In the midst of Zapata's fatal shooting on the streets of Mexico City, a coalition of democratic parties has decided to compromise in an attempt to rein in the violence that plagues the country and move onwards towards stability. Mexican democracy lives on, it seems. Okay. Oh my god. Diplomatic development. Crete has joined the Entente. The balance of power has begun to shift, straining the delicate post-Weltkrieg order Germany long struggled to build. The brokering of this alliance may have consequences. I feel like it'd be very hard to play Germany in this, would it? Charles Coughlin's radio broadcast. 3 years ago today, Father Charles Coughlin began a weekly radio broadcast in America, and now has an audience of over 50 million people. A leading AFP activist, he is a conspiracy-minded populist who claims that the syndicalist revolution in France was fomented by the German elite and the Berlin stock market crash is an international conspiracy of bankers, and somehow people still tune into his radical agenda, which calls for a near overthrow of the US government. His extreme and unorthodox rhetoric is barely tolerated by the church, and the Pope is expected to make a decision whether to ask the United States government to shut down his broadcast so that his message cannot reach the public. Coughlin has become a danger to the public. Shut him down. Or, I hate what he says, but I defend his right to say it. Authoritarian democracy and radical socialism. Pope, come please. So what is this guy? He's a radical socialist? First Amendment and all? Yeah. He really looks like that. Yeah. I wish MacArthur was a blonde chick with badonkers. He's like the original Alex Jones. Is he? Father Charles Coughlin, so he's a pastor? Or what is he? A priest? Why is he called Father? I don't know, conspiracy theories suck. Oh, I have no problem with somebody saying conspiracy theories. He's a priest. Then. He's right-wing? I thought he was a... Alex Jones looks like this too. Okay, so he's a priest. You can see on the... Okay. So he's an AFP. The ODP is the biggest. Yeah, we're gonna get voted out. So the AFP is right-wing. He has his right to say it. Change in popularity of authoritarian democracy and radical socialism. Papal state gains Coughlin's broadcast continue. Oh my gosh. Alright, I guess he's allowed to say it. Gallo seizes control of Ecuador. Seemingly unwilling to stand by and watch as the relatively liberal government under Ayora's Pyre won the recent election and risked enfeebling Ecuador, Alberto Enriquez Gallo has launched a successful putsch in Quito. Having already dissolved the administration and created a new council of military advisor, the new military strongman has quickly begun embarking on a quest to purify Ecuador of alleged threats and opponents. Though the nation has recently been viewed positively as a friendly business environment for foreign investors, whether that state of affairs will be preserved by the new regime is unknown. It seems that Quito's liberalism just couldn't last. Okay, now let's see what happens. When's the election? Oh my god, no wonder they chose Nagisa! Oh. Oh my god, it makes sense. Oh god. Oh my god, the Pope died right after that. Mr. Hoover, you can't keep reading the press all the time. All Christendom mourns the death of His Holiness Pope Pius XI, who died following a heart attack after having been in declining health for the past several years, something which rapidly worsened following Black Monday. The Holy Father will soon be interred with the rest of his predecessors in the tomb of the popes. Until the next pope can be chosen, the papal state will be ruled by the College of Cardinals in Rome. The succession of His Holiness is made all the more important due to the Catholic Church's role in the governing the reborn nation, as well as its vehement opposition to syndicalism, a force which has divided the north and south of Italy and seeks to once again reunify the Italian peninsula. He has died. You killed the Pope with those broadcasts. No! Martial Pitan declares martial law in Algiers. After years of instability, it seems Marshal Pitan has had enough. In a short speech given over the radio to his people, Pitan has declared martial law in effect for the foreseeable future. This announcement has smothered the coming elections and dampened the hopes of aspiring Democrats in France and abroad. Instead, it seems like the military will be guiding France into the future. All the state apparatuses are already under the control of the Marshal's followers, and there was a marked personality cult around the hero of Verdun. One of the facets of the new national revolution, the official ideology of the junta. The new policies of the junta include, among others, numerous measures: a great militarization of society, a return to Catholicism and traditional values, and a strong stratification of society. Perhaps the Marshal is here to stay. Oh my god, Nagisa dies! While the Republican National Convention has not occurred yet, some of the leaders of the Republican Party are fearful that they will lose the upcoming election due to the bad health of Charles Curtis. The liberal wing of the party is pushing to switch Curtis for Landon and to distance themselves from the old guard. Meanwhile, a group of conservative Republicans are pushing both Hoover and the Republican leadership to run the president again in the upcoming election. The leadership of the Republican Party are willing to stick with Curtis despite the concerns, but these whispers must be addressed if he wants to become the next president. It would be insane to switch now. We're keeping Curtis. We need expertise, we need experience, we need to draft Hoover. We need a change, we need a new face, we need Landon now. This gave me a little bit... Okay, so it seems Curtis is not the good option. Pick a focus. The election happened one... Oh, you need to cure the big sad. Okay. Give me my dang war debts. I want that. Okay. Huber? Market liberalism versus social liberalism. I want popcorn. No, don't. Don't do what? Don't do what? Long live the vacuum president. I should be... Don't switch. Yes, stay as Hoover. Or stay as Curtis. World has had enough Hoover. I should stay as Curtis? Nagisa. This is a spoiler, man. We all assume this reflects your IRL politics and will judge you. Okay, fine, we'll be Curtis. Let's see what happens. He better not die. That would not be nice. Agricultural crisis strikes in Ukraine. With the destruction of German markets, Germany was forced to impose higher tariffs on the imports of agricultural products, including those from their main supplier, the breadbasket of Europe, Ukraine. The Ukrainian economy, in addition to the rapid depreciation of hryvnia, and a rising unemployment, also faced a serious agricultural crisis due to a lack of buyers for their food surplus. This is a serious threat to the food stability of Europe, especially Germany and its allies, but the regions could also be seriously affected. The direct consequence of German control over Ukraine. I can legislate freedoms. Perhaps the easiest way to improve our conflict is to give people one that it will involve some uncomfortable compromises, but I can do this now. What will this do? Should I do it? This one? Well, you said it right. I did? Oh my god. Is freedom free? Nah. We don't do it. St. Patrick's Day flood? They seem pretty happy. On March 16th, 1936, warmer than usual temperatures led to the melting of large amounts of snow and ice on the upper Allegheny and Monongahela rivers. The rivers and their tributaries had already overflowed their banks and were soon threatening the city of Pittsburgh. On March 17th, 1936, the waters reached the flood stage of 25 feet. Then, overnight, heavy rain caused the water to rise even higher, and on March 18th, the water peaked at about 46 feet, 21 feet above the flood stage. This is the worst such disaster in the city's history, and local authorities have already requested federal aid. But you gotta help the people, man! You can't just leave them out in the flood! Your model is so cute and the expressions are adorable like your style. Thank you very much! Stability is very important. Yeah, we gotta help the people. 20 manpower? Can't spare that little? Yeah, it's important. We gotta save them. And if I don't care about political power anyway, since I'm not legislating anything, I mean, you gotta help the people. Your civilians are your most important. Everything you should do should be for them. Ah! Huey Long speaks. Why is Huey Long like a night woman? The Democratic Party and the Republican Party were just like the old patent medicine drummer that used to come around our country. He had 2 bottles of medicine, played the banjo, and he'd sell 2 bottles of medicine. One of those bottles of medicine was called Hypopalorum, and the other one of those bottles of medicine was called Lopopahirum. Finally, someone around there said, "Is there any difference in these bottles of medicine?" He said, "Oh," he said, "considerable. They're both good, but they're very different," he said. That Hypopalorum is made from the bark off the tree that we take from the top down, and that Lopopahirum is made from the bark of the tree that we take from the root up. And the only difference that I have found between the Democratic leadership and the Republican leadership was that one of them was skinning you from the ankle up, and the other from the ear down when I got to Congress. Oh. In popularity, the American First Party gains political power. Oh, they're making a comeback. Yeah-oh. The ADP, the ODP and the SPA still have more influence though. Dang, was SPA the biggest? Wait. Social SPA 3%, 12%, 9%. Yeah, the SPA has the majority. Are these considered different things, or are they all the same one? Are all these reds the same? Oh. Well, no, this is good, right? Because the parties are split, so they're not gonna get... Thank you, Raphael. Thank you. Guess we will continue. Pope Leo? Ugh. That number is 14, right? 14? Yeah. Pope Leo the 14th, the socialist pope. That's the girl from Genshin Impact? Who is she from? Catholic faithful in Rome were initially relieved today as the Sistine Chapel's chimney billowed forth white smoke, signifying the election of a new pope. A short time later, it was announced that the new pope was none other than Achille Leonard, the infamous socialist cardinal. Now Leo the Barbara Genshin, yeah, Barbara. Now Leo the 14th, leader of the Catholic Church and head of the state of the Papal State. Many speculate that the new pope's election signifies a softening of the church's opposition to syndicalism, and perhaps even that an avenue towards renewed contact with the Socialist Republic of Italy has appeared. Good luck, Your Holiness. Democratic nomination. The Democratic Party has nominated the Texas Representative John Nance Garner, whose political clout was derived from being the Speaker of the House for the past 2 years. Garner is a well-known anti-radical who won the nomination on the back of two promises: to preserve the economic progress made by Wilson, and to preserve liberty at all costs. As Wilson remains controversial even within the party, this raised a fair amount of debate and angered members of the party, who felt Garner was too conservative and out of touch to be president. Nonetheless, he has much more support than not within what remains of a Democratic Party that is increasingly being absorbed by either the old Democrats on its right wing or the AFP and Progressive on its left. Garner's promise to preserve democracy without giving into any form of radicalism and denouncing those who would give extreme compromises to them is appealing to many fearful of America's increasing political stability. Damn Democrats! Who is the social conservatives? Ah! Oh, good. Research, where is it? Here. Need to research a new thing. Mechanical computing. Radio. What do I do? I don't care about that. What's next? I tried making sense of everything in this game, but I think almost had an aneurysm. Jackal. Jackal. Oh, Jackie. Mechanical computing's good. This one? More computers. Okay. We research computer.
Continue! Continue. Let's see what happens next.
Ah. I can still legislate freedoms, just barely. I'll lose all my political power. Yeah! I did it! Yay! That was easy. Should I reconcile with them? I got some money back. Let's do the Dalton plan. Yeah. Canada refuses! The Canadian government has responded to the demand with a flat refusal. The debt, they say, was never meant to be repaid until the home islands were retaken, as most was incurred by the United Kingdom, a government which is now in exile. Even so, the refusal has done its job and fired up the isolationist elements of the American government. President Hoover's government has the support it needs, at the cost of relations with Canada. So be it. Who cares about Canada? Ah! The 1936 Stanley Cup! Two teams have made it into the 1936 Stanley Cup Finals. The Toronto Maple Leafs making their 6th appearance, and the Detroit Red Wings making their 2nd appearance. and still hungry to win their first cup. With only a brief interruption at the first game in Detroit, with demonstrators by the Socialist Party of America disrupting proceedings outside the stadium, the series has gone off without a hitch and captivated audiences in both countries. Who will take home the cup this year? Come on, Detroit! Yeah. Detroit wins the Stanley Cup! Should've given me the money! The Detroit Red Wings have swept the Toronto Maple Leafs for the Stanley Cup, giving the Red Wings the Stanley Cup for the first time. The games were held during a time of great unrest, but for a day, the people weren't rioting over political differences. They were rioting over the championship. Stanley is back in town! In Hockey Town! Woohoo! Eat it, Canada! Yeah. Cuban tariffs. What? Progressive nomination. Vocally opposing the Home Rule plan as empowering extremist elements in the country, longtime liberal Nebraska senator and respected statesman George Norris accepted the Progressive Party nomination for president, a party that begun as a breakaway faction from the Republican Party, disaffected by the GOP's conservative handling of the economy since the Great Depression, saying the problems in the American political system was a symptom of unfair economic policies and a lack of opportunity. Norris endorsed a massive project to reinvest in poor communities and work with union leaders to not only stabilize the country, but make it truly fair. Liberal Democrats, disaffected by the nomination of Garner, have shown interest in his message. Damn splitters. We need to kill the communists. Cuban tariffs. The Platt Amendment, which governed Cuban-American trade and relations, was annulled, and his successor requires only minor trade concessions on the part of the Cubans. A delegation has arrived from Cuba to petition for the abrogation of one portion of the current treaty. As part of the new Treaty of Cuban-American Relations, Cuba is required to levy substantial tariffs against non-American products. This, the Cubans argue, has caused great economic harm and contributed to the recent near collapse of its government. To prevent another incident such as that, which recently befell their nation, they say, we must concede our position on this issue. Cuba gets event resist tariff adjustment, or Cuba gets event trade restrictions lifted. You must respect the treaty is the only way. I mean, I haven't been really trading with them that much, right? I can let them do their thing, right? That should be fine. Lift the tariffs? Yeah. I think that's fine. That's the only way. It's kind of not on my mind right now. Ah! The Polish military seizes control. In order to prevent a total collapse of the government in Poland, yesterday the Sejm passed an emergency measure to invite the Polish military to create a new government until the economic and political situation stabilizes. The Polish military moved swiftly under the guidance of Marian Janusz. Oh my god, hold on. Did they say Jill or you? Jill or you? Jill or you? Jill, what's with the anime pics? I'm in there! I'm in the game! That's why we're using anime pics, alright? Put some respect on my name. I'm a Turkish socialist, alright? Hater! The J is silent. Oh, really? Okay. Zegota. Well, yeah, that part's fine. Anazatis. 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 No, it's not. Oh. Bless you. Why? Okay, that's what I thought. Janusz Zayit. The J is soft. J is always silent in every language. Jam. It's refreshing to see new people explore it. Have fun playing. Thank you. Yana Zadi. Zegota. Suzu is sh. Sh. Okay. Yanu shaz. Yanu sha yit. Yanu sha yit. Yanu sha yit. Yanu sha yit. Yanu sha yit zegota. Who's declared national curfews in the wake of this sudden military takeover. Polish military units now patrol the streets of Warsaw, and many wonder if even after the situation stabilizes, the military intends to stay and create yet another military dictatorship in Eastern Europe. Poland could not choose for itself, it appears. The military chose for her. You made him sound like a sody prince. No! This reminds me of the gag where Bugs Bunny was reading the book about gremlins. Hada? Ah! Republicans win Greek referendum. The recent referendum on the future of the Greek monarchy has finally ended, with Republicans declaring victory. Greek Prime Minister Georgios Papandreou announced that King Alexander would not be invited back from exile and that the country would remain a republic as per the wishes of the public. The referendum caused deep divisions in Greece, and while the matter of monarchy may be settled, it will still be an uphill battle for the government to heal those divisions in the years to come. Interesting. What? What is this? Oh, this is like crack. What? Annie Kenny, elected chairman of the TUC. The 1936 Trade Union Congress in the Union of Britain was made out to be decisive. Longtime chairman of the TUC, Philip Snowden, declared his resignation, causing the four major factions in the Union, Maximists, Autonomists, Federationists, and Congressionists, to butt heads over the position. And as the dust settled, Annie Kenny, leader of the Congressionists, was elected the new chairman, or chairwoman in this case. Kenny is one of the only few female leaders on the planet, and her ideology of a radical feminist and egalitarian approach fit the situation. Interesting. Figure this one out in a second. The Ohio scandal. A major scandal has broken out in Ohio, to the point of grabbing national attention even in these trying times. It appears the notorious political organization called the Ohio Gang, led by Ohio Governor Harry M. Daugherty, has come under investigation for selling firearms from the armories to nearby militias with the aid of bootlegger George Remus. After one of the affected armories, officers broke down to questioning regarding missing supply shipments, claiming that Daugherty fixer Jess Smith acted as the middleman. The scandal is further damaging the reputation of the established political class, despite Hoover being a foe of the group. Perhaps we should denounce them to distance ourselves further, albeit at the cost of incurring powerful political foes. I mean, we were already fighting them. I want spaghetti. Final part of the Urantia book releases. The fourth and final part of the mysterious and secretive Urantia book has recently been released by the group known as The Forum. Led primarily by William S. Sadler and his wife Lena K. Sadler, the group was brought forward the four parts of this book since 1924, but interestingly enough, have not claimed to be the writers or producers of this written book. Instead, they claim that the text of the book comes straight from celestial beings, who first contacted Sadler as he was helping a man suffering from sleeping troubles in 1911. According to Sadler and other witnesses to the event, the man was seemingly possessed by an entity that he was not aware of, and said entity would relay information to Sadler, who was accompanied by a stenographer after a few sessions with the subject. Discussions between Sadler and these celestial beings bemused him, as the subject was seemingly not aware of them. and his personality, ways of speech, and personal philosophy would change during these discussions. Sadler attempted to utilize techniques such as hypnosis or psychoanalysis to decipher whether these discussions truly originated from the patient, but all attempts came up short, and in the end, the psychologist was convinced that he had been in contact with something beyond human comprehension. The recently finished Udansha book was written based on these discussions, though Sadler and the rest of the members of the forum claimed that they were not behind these writings, and that the book itself came to them through contact with the Celestials as new communication personality was established. Originally, the forum was merely a group of 30 individuals, but the passage of time would lead to the expansion of the group, and current estimates place its size at over 400 members, with no real red line between membership, as these individuals seem to join the group out of interest in the subject, and not through profession or religious, philosophical, or ideological background. The latest part of the Udansha books details the life of Jesus Christ, partially as seen in the Bible, but through the lens of the Udansha movement. In their eyes, Jesus was one of 70,000 sons of God, and the only one to manifest here on earth, whereas similar figures appear all throughout many other worlds that constitute the philosophy of Udansha. To them, Earth is simply one of the many passage points a human soul takes before moving on to these other worlds, and the celestial beings are more advanced races from their other planets seeking to contact this wayward section of the Udansha universe. While still a fringe group within the grand scheme of American religious and philosophical field, the recent instability in the nation has guided more and more people towards this mystery, especially as awareness of Udansha grows. Still, criticism at the closeness and vagueness of the group's teachings has been levied by more traditional religious groups, and only time will tell whether Udansha will develop into something larger, or if the wisdom of the celestial beings will fade into obscurity, only to disappear into the sands of time. Interesting. Loose stability. Loose stability. I mean, I guess this one, I don't really care. Denounce, yeah. Alright, let's hope the crazy cult doesn't get power. Oh my god, all these ladies. The 9th International Congress. Delegates from socialist nations and political movements around the world gathered in Paris today for the latest in a series of world congresses, while the mantle of the 3rd Internationale was taken up by the communards. What? After Russian Civil War, the ideological tenor of the event promises to be very different. With syndicalist parties being the newly dominant force of the far left, delegates were greeted by a military parade, an exhibition of avant-garde art, and finally a speech by the chairman of the CSP. At the top of the agenda is the spread of the revolution to Asia and North America, ongoing conflict in Spain, policy and colonialism, and the requirements for membership of the 3rd International's military alliance. Interesting development. What the heck? An Uma? Uma? What? I gotta go soon, but if everyone has any questions about anything, they can join the Project Moy Discord server linked on the Moy Redux workshop point, and I'll get back to them when I'm able to. Thank you! Thank you for tuning in! Thank you! I appreciate it. Since the nomination of Senator Norris as the progressive presidential candidate, the politically minded have discussed with great interest the likely vice presidential candidate. Finally, putting the rumors to rest, Quentin Roosevelt was announced as the VP for the progressive ticket yesterday in New York City. In this announcement, he emphasized wanting to bring major reforms to the country through a plan called the Fair Deal. The nomination is a shock to the Republican political class, who don't care to see the descendant of a popular president joining another party when he had a bright future at the GOP. Perhaps remembering the results of Theodore Roosevelt founding the original Progressive Party and splitting the ticket as a result. A deal that is fair and a deal that is square. Okay. Special election! And no Garzi! Alright. Following Senator A. Harry Moore's resignation in order to run for governor, a special election has been called in New Jersey to select his replacement. The frontrunners are Democrat John Gerald Milton and old Democrat supporter Charles Lindbergh. Polls have just closed and the winner appears to be... Oh, I get to choose? Oh my god. Is this Kaiserreich or non-mod game? Kaiserreich, yeah, it's Kaiserreich. And Kaiser Redux. Choose based on which name sounds better. Well, when I think of Milton, I think of Milt. I think of Shirako. I've never eaten Shirako. Alright. Where's the Democratic Party? They're 11%. And the old Democratic Party is... Oh, they're losing influence. Oh! We need to kill Spa! We need to kill them! Oh, I get to choose the shadow government every time they elect a new leader. Oh. Old Democratic Party gains power. Democrat might be the most amicable. Yeah, but I don't think we're getting re-elected anyways. Give it to the ODP. Because right now it looks like Spa's gonna win it. We're not gonna win. The Republican Party's not gonna win. I need someone to win that is not SPA. The text is green and red, respectively. Oh, that's true. Yeah, but that's from the perspective of me being the thingy. I personally think Lindbergh is more likely to screw up. Give it to the moderate. But Hoover, I'm not gonna make him, man. The market, what are we called? Market liberals? We're not gonna make it. We don't have enough influence. Alright, I guess we'll go with Democrat. Alright, now we continue. Wait, what is this? Panama pressures Costa Rica. The Panamanian... Oh my god. Panamanians. Wait, really? Panamanians? Panamanians have begun a small-scale military assault on the Cabo region of Costa Rica, which they have had a claim on for some time. We should threaten intervention to prevent this from turning into a full-scale war. Okay. I mean, I don't really get a choice. Modify government? You can change industrial concern, material designer, ship designer, aircraft designer, chief of staff, chief of army, chief of navy, chief of air force. Oh my god, how do I do all that? Ah! I'm hungry. Ah! Ah! I started scrolling around. Ah! MIOs? What's an MIO? Big boss, is that you? Go for Milton. His name sounds funny. Are you okay? I don't know what to do. Guess we just keep continuing. Ah! Mayday riots! Oh my god. Oh my god. May Day, International Workers' Day. This is a holiday that the Socialist Party celebrates with numerous parades and speeches, and has since its founding. Generally, things are peaceful, though there have been confrontations with the police. However, this time things are more violent than normal. Clashes between the socialists and the local police, backed up by the AFP and ODP, have occurred around the country. The question is, who's at fault? The socialists declare that things were peaceful till the police and the KKK arrived on the scene. The old Democrats are saying that the socialists began by assaulting non-unionized workers and have blurry photos they claim are the guns the SPA were brandishing. Why does this gain them power? Why do they gain power if they're the ones that caused it? Huh? Is it that, like, whatever I say, it's the opposite? Is that what they're trying to do? The SPA was... Yeah, but if I say this, they gain political power. Why? Why do they gain power for this? Because it shows they can do whatever they want, I guess. Like, look how much power they have. I can't give them any power. I guess I'll say the police were at fault. Sorry. You said look at Europe? What about it? Why does Africa have all the... Oh! It went away. I was like, why is there dust all over it? Hell! Okay. Well... I'm hungry. I like how we looked out at the government here and we have... like 2 anime girls and then randomly like just some guys. Oh, wait, what? Check decisions. I can do either of these now. Rally public support. Or legislate freedoms. I'm hungry. Okay, I guess should I rally? I haven't done any of these yet. I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna rally public support! I'm gonna do it! I did it. The Great Depression is not gonna go. Panama backs down after hearing of American support for Costa Rica and not willing to escalate the situation to a full-blown conflict. Forces of Panama have begun to back down across the region. This is a victory for American diplomacy abroad. Yay! We get a little snack of political power. Following the death of Senator Wesley Lloyd, a special election has been called in Washington to fill his seat. The frontrunners are SPA activist John F. McKay and Democratic Congressman John Main Coffee! Polls have just closed and the winner appears to be... it's gotta be coffee! I love coffee. Yay! I don't even know what that did, I didn't care. Jess Smith dies! That's not an anime girl. Coffee, yeah. Shortly after somehow successfully making bail, Jess Smith was found dead in his apartment in what appears to be suicide by gunshot. Of course, few are believing this story, and it has made the now so-called Springfield scandal, named for the rifle often sold to militia groups, into an even greater sensation. Perhaps we should further investigate his death. The calm fears that the political system is utterly corrupt, even if doing so will partially vindicate various radical populists already spouting conspiracies around the subject, such as Charles Coughlin, Gerald Burton Winrod, and Smedley Butler. Leave it alone. Lose stability. Send the FBI. Lose political power. Oh. We don't want syndicalism to be more popular. We gain stability, but we also increase the popularity of populism and syndicalism. Send them in, send the FBI. Alright, we'll send the feds. PSR wins the Russian election. She's cute. Following Alexander Kerensky's assassination... Wait, it took this long? Russia was raised by a serious political crisis. The elections have been held with the Socialist Revolutionary Party winning the majority of the votes. Russia is now closer to a period of stability and vanquished political turmoil. The new Russian Prime Minister has announced that the Republic will need to face necessary changes, and that the world needs to become ready for the Russian Bear awakening. Russian democracy? Huh. I did it. Curtis's nomination. In a massive rally in Sacramento, with leading members from the Republican and Democratic parties, Vice President Charles Curtis himself came out to accept his nomination as the Republican presidential candidate. This massive rally has been surprisingly well received by the press and those attending it. Hopefully, it can translate into election results. Let us pray that this helps us. Yay! All Democrats announce nominee. The Old Democrats have officially announced their expected candidate for the year's presidential race, denouncing the more center-conservative wing of the Democratic Party and its liberal members as sellouts to Republican industrialists, Catholics, Jewish money, and Washington bureaucrats at their convention. Originally, a faction formed as a reaction to the growth of syndicalism and a reinvigorated civil rights movement, Originally a faction formed as a reaction to the growth of syndicalism and a reinvigorated civil rights movement, it also gained strength as a result of Woodrow Wilson and A. Mitchell Palmer's encouraging of the increasingly radical forms of anti-socialism during the first Red Scare. Republican tariffs during the Great Depression that have harmed agriculture have led to greater support for the movement. Today, they declared their nominee for president to be their longtime de facto leader and governor of Oklahoma, William H. Murray, who said that he's running a campaign against the Fordist Democrats, an informal name for a group of national corporatists and urban-based Northern Democrats led by Charles Lindbergh and Henry Ford, as well as the Ku Klux Klan and their affiliates within the National Democratic White League. Not even more radical candidates. I mean... Is that completely bad though? Cause like, look what they're against. It's like breaking things up, right? Okay. The Doughton Plan. Democratic Congressman Robert L. Doughton has introduced a bill which will see the relief efforts largely funded by taxing American corporations in exchange for hefty tax considerations down the line. Once the economy has recovered, this has caused considerable controversy in some quarters, especially among ODP and SPA supporters. Others say it would be far too easy for the next government to reverse the decision, leaving the corporations holding the bag and even worse off than they were before. Regardless, there's enough support to see the bill passed. And as an added bonus, the agency to coordinate the efforts could be placed in either Minneapolis or in Charlotte, with the added bonus of new employment weakening what are ODP and SPA strongholds. SPA gains power, AFP gains power, or AFP gains power, ODP gains power, and SPA loses power. Definitely this one. SPA has too much power. It's too much power. Yeah. Howdy. Meow. Ah! Okay. A. Mitchell Palmer dies! Uh-oh. Former President A. Mitchell Palmer died of heart complications today shortly after receiving an appendectomy. While the establishment parties, namely the Republicans and Democrats, gave statements expressing grief for his death, and other parties and much of the public seem to be ambivalent about his death and are not issuing any statements at all. The SPA stands alone in practically openly celebrating his death, stating that Palmer was a tyrant whose two-term presidency after taking over for Woodrow Wilson was responsible for America's current state and the attacks on union workers. The ODP appear to approve of Palmer's Red Scare and have issued a statement thanking him for his efforts, although they repudiated his more liberal statements. Long himself barely commented, only stating that Palmer was a flawed man. Very well. Soviet coup in Kuban. Ugh, my foot's falling asleep. Is that Kaiserreich? Yeah, it's Kaiserreich. The Black Monday crisis and couple of unpopular decisions of the former government has led to a coup initiated by Kuban Cossack Viktor Pokrovsky, notoriously known for Maikop massacre. In defense of Kuban freedom, the leader of Kuban insurgent army, Vasil Rybakon, has led a counter-uprising but failed, with Pokrovsky's radicals initiating repressions. The revolution was sparked in oh my god. Yekaterinodar, leading to the rise of Kuban Bolsheviks. The revolutionary community has already secured its power and is now aiming to de-Cossackize Kuban as a revenge against decades-long oppression of peasants and workers. Bolshevism is not yet dead. My nose. Well, thank you, Auntie. Happy 6 months. I hope you're holding up well, soldier. Alright, so that happened. So that just happened. Oh, I need a new national focus. Industrial Act. Change the popularity of market liberalism. Okay. I guess this one. Right? My tummy hurts. I'm hungry. Skim the event? What do you mean? Oh, don't read them? Why not? Aren't they interesting? I always read it all. I read the books in Morrowind. The new Industrial Act, the Smoot Holy Tariff Act. Change. Lose trade relations. Well, we're isolationist anyways, right? What path are you planning to go down? Are you just going with the flow? I'm just going with the flow because I have not played the game before. So I'm just doing like, I'm just going with it. Any particular ones? Particular one what? Particular one what? My PC is lagging. Ah! The new Industrial Act. The Smoot Hawley Act. What is this? Branches are mutually exclusive, yes. Reconcile with Canada or... Oh, the Socialist SPA loses power. AFP loses power. ODP loses power. All this does is make us happy with Canada, right? This one does, and then this one kills our guys. The evil guys. Mozumi's strategies to survive is through hype moments and aura. Dayone? Have you ever considered doing a multiplayer session? No, this is my first time playing. Go for shipyard thing ASAP. Oh, this thing? Okay, we'll do the new Industrial Act then. Prioritize. I'm hungry. Go! Yeah! Ah! Malta. Okay, wait. Basic machine tools. Yeah. New research slot. Concentrated industry or dispersed industry. Factory output. Ooh. If I do dispersed, I can't do... Andy! MD jumpscare, I'll drop by whenever. Here's to 6 months. Happy 6 months! Thank you, thank you! Should I do dispersed or concentrated? What's the Max factories in the state increased. These both increased the max factories in the state. I think disperse helps your industry getting less bombed on. That makes sense. Disperse is my personal fave for large countries. Yeah. Let's do dispersed. Okay. Malta secures independence. I'm trying to read fast, okay? How about that? Malta secures independence. Following the disaster that was Black Monday, the Kaiserreich was beset by numerous uprisings and revolts within the nation's territories under their grasp as local populations across their empires attempted to stab the global hegemon in the back as it lay weak and exposed. Though most of the revolts proved to be fruitless waste of human life, the same cannot be said for what occurred in the small archipelago of Malta. Secured their own independence. An allegedly Masonic group calling themselves the New Sons of Malta supplied separatist forces on the island and roused them to establish a temporary coalition and rebel. These so-called New Sons, however, were unable to secure their rule and collapsed just as quickly as Malta gained freedom, with the New Sons forced to flee the island and with the German flag of the Valletta now lowered. The small island of Malta now stands at crossroads of whether the rest of the rules reaches around them. The heart of the Mediterranean rises into freedom. Okay, there we go. 1936 Indianapolis 500. Okay. I guess I don't need to read this. Because it's just about the cars, right? Right? Just about cars. This year's International 500-mile Street Sweep, the 26th event of the dating back to 1911, has led to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Was one of the Emir of Bukhara dies in terror attack. Tragic news has come as the heart of medieval Bukhara during the visit. Wait! Tragic news has come. The heart of Bukhara. Bukhara is where I'm from. Hold on. The loyalists retreated to eastern Bukhara and Pamir Mountain. We condemn the measures taken by the radicals, whatever their goals may be. I'm the radical. It's me. Where is it? Isn't it? Where is Turkey? Now I want chocolate. Turkestan. State owner. Oh, it's Silvervale! That's what it was. I am not here. Can I see who's in here? The government. They need to elect me already. Alright, the Indy 500. The 1936 Australasian election passes. Oh my god, she's got huge boobies. Okay. Turkey is still the Ottomans. Huh? They're Turkestan. 1936 Australasian election passes. The Australasian Confederation has been in political chaos since the fall of the Schoolen Ministry in the 1935. With the country party ruling as caretakers in the minority, Byrd would finally force the government, who was using the chaos to force concessions from the Nationalist Party, to call for an open election, leading to the result of the Labour Party achieving a major government in the Canberra Parliament. With a stagnant economy, a split political scene, and the challenges of managing the Confederation with New Zealand, it is expected that the next years will be tough. Interesting. Okay, this is basically saying the Indy 500 was a lot more fun because nobody died. Yeah. Cool. Political violence failed assassination attempt. Oh my god! Assassination attempt occurred on the ODP vice presidential candidate John E. Lincoln when an anarchist fired on him from the crowd. For some time, the violence has been mostly between the supporters for the radical parties. However, recently the violence is now reaching the candidates and politicians themselves. Failed attempts on the lives of both Huey Long and Bill Haywood have occurred in the past few months, both gunmen shooting from a crowd. Both failed and both resulted in higher security. Several more local politicians have been stabbed during a campaign rally. Moreover, voters from both extremes are turning a blind eye to the violence done to their enemies. Whoa, what's this doing to me? I'm not ODP. That's not me. increasing radicalization. With the Democrats and Republicans fighting among themselves as usual, more and more Americans are feeling alienated from the traditional Big Two and are flocking to the populist AFP, Old Democrats, and SPA throughout the country. In these dark times, the distinction between genuine social reform and graft is hard to distinguish. Those under the radical banner and their political enclaves have received some social welfare, with Share Our Wealth donations from the AFP, International Red Aid from the SPA, and the Machine Handouts from the White League. And the Machine Handouts and White League protections from the Old Democrats. The party machine of these radicals utilizes mass media to a much stronger degree than either the Republicans or Democrats. It is looking more and more like the 1936 election will come down to Haywood, Murray, or Long. Not great. They're all gonna gain power again. Well, we brought down their, They still own the majority, I think, but... Okay. They're not India and Afghanistan isn't fighting anymore. Who is that? Manuel Carles? Manuel Carles assumes full control of Argentina. When Manuel Carles executed a coup against the Argentinian state on Christmas 1935, the nation was torn apart in a vicious struggle for control over the presidency. LP and forces from the Argentinian Navy quickly took control of the capital and were stopped by... Okay. Will this stabilize Argentina? That is the question. Not dying is fun, yeah. Railway war erupts in Tashkent. What is Tashkent? Turkestan is truly playing with fire. Oh! Okay, we have to read everything with Turkestan, because it's me. I'm in it, so... Tensions reach a critical point in Tashkent as the railway crisis intensified to a conflict. In response to the Russian garrison's reluctance to disarm, the Turkestan National Guard took control of the Russian-controlled sector of the city. Chaos ensued as the remnants of the Russian garrison attempted to flee aboard armored trains, only to encounter ambush by the local Mujahideen. The violent clash has led to oppositional forces now openly revolting against Mustafa Shoki's government. The region is on the brink of further instability as the specter of civil war looms large. Turkestan is playing with fire. Delhi what? Oh dang. Delhi is a blue elf girl. Okay. From Delhi circulated with the Dominion of India. No surprises here there for the world, okay. Partito Socialista Unitario achieves majority. Really? Her? Oh my god. As an offshoot of the Dalton Plan, relief efforts will now see industrial growth in several vital areas, primarily in the military sector. Several of these new companies are planned for Denver, Colorado. At least one other area can be promoted, and the cabinet believes that putting them in depressed areas which are currently strongholds of the ASP or SPA may see their influence in those areas drastically weaken. What? Both of these gain for the SPA, which are currently strongholds of the AFP and SPA, may see their influence in those areas drastically weaken. But both of these increase the SPA. Okay. I guess, I'll do this one to weaken the AFP because I'm trying to bulk up the ODP so there's somebody to go against the SPA. Because as it stands, I'm not getting reelected, but the SPA is our biggest threat. Let's do Iowa. The Great Heat Wave of 36. A heat wave has struck the continental United States and... Okay. We're losing stability, basically. It's too hot. March on Khiva. People will not forgive him for these... Oh! Today, the whole of Turkestan was shaken by the news of the massacre in Khiva. The revolutionaries, taking advantage of the absence of Junaid Khan, a dictator from the Yomud Turkmen tribe, in the city were able to seize the capital and the Khan's palace, proclaiming the restoration of true power of Sayyid Abdullah Khan. Upon knowing of the putsch attempt, Junaid Khan has gathered additional loyalists and announced march on Khiva, resulting in fierce resistance on the city defenders and conspirators. Their forces were not enough, and the Mujahideen managed to recapture the city. The conspirators, however, managed to escape, but Junaid Khan's power appeared to be stronger than thought. The people will not forgive him for these atrocities. Okay. Italy ended with a Partito Socialista Unitario, led by Giacomo Matteotti, achieving a majority of seats. Okay. Unitary socialism in Italy. Ah! I'm eating the Derby line. I'm losing political power from this for some reason. I'm minus 50. I'm about to be minus a lot. Oh my god. Ah. Okay, today in the small border town of Derby Line, Vermont, representatives of both the Canadian and exiled British governments met with the governors of the 6 New England states. In a paradoxically highly covered event, yet incredibly confidential meeting chosen to be contiguous with the Rock Island, Quebec. Derby Line is one of the few towns in the nation where the border divides it in two. Perhaps the most famous building in the Derby Line is the Haskell Free Library and Opera House, built directly by the border by a binational couple. Haskell was built, okay. However, rumors circulate that the meeting was simply a cover for the New Englander states to coax Canada into occupying or even outright annexing the region. The reason for this, the rumors go, is due to a want to save their own skin should a political conflict in the rest of the country escalate to a civil war.
Thank you.
Mozumi is a bot! No! I'm not! Thank you, Nogo people. Thank you. Due to the nature of these rumors and due to the fact that the meeting's content has remained private even to the federal government, President Hoover personally demanded an explanation. When pressed, various governors have confirmed that the meeting really was simply to discuss more mundane matters. Although various contingency plans should the rest of the nation fall into war were discussed. When pressed by President Hoover exactly what these contingencies might entail, the governors refused to elaborate and left the question unanswered. While in a situation like this, normally, the FBI or similar agency could put on the case. But with such unparalleled political chaos, all resources are tied up. Okay. So we think they might be after us. Do we have more? We have more things. What should I increase? How many do I have? I don't know. I can't believe my president is a derriere! No! Goons? More goons? Okay. We do have a lot of steel. We have a lot of steel to use. And no rubber and no chromium. Literally none. It's over. Alright. No national focus, this one. Shipyard funding? I really need this? But I thought I have... Change popularity, market liberalism. Lose political power. Okay. Is it World War II yet? We're still in 1936, friend. Ah! Lieutenant Governor assassinated. Emmett T. Anderson, the Republican Lieutenant Governor of Washington State, was killed when he exited his home, and 2 assassins exited their vehicle out front and gunned him down with 38 special revolvers? 38 revolvers. Anderson was a supporter of the civil rights in the region, and the KKK-affiliated Royal Riders of the Red Robe are strongly rumored to have committed the act, an auxiliary of the KKK for white Anglo-Saxons who are not technically naturalized Americans. Most of the Red Riders are Canadian-born supporters of the Klan, whose leader, J. Arthur Herndon, was increasingly opposed to Anderson policies and is said to have made threatening references to him in his speeches. While killings are not new to the Second Klan, it is rare for them to successfully target such a high-ranking and beloved official, and unsurprisingly, there are demands to investigate the group despite Hiram and Wesley Evans and William Joseph Simmons denying any connection to the killing and downplaying the Royal Riders' involvement with the National White League. While the most militaristic White Leaguers support the act, in Washington state itself, this violence has backfired, with many turning out to the state capitol to mourn the loss of Anderson and support his memory as a fair-minded man. Hit the Red Riders. Hit the Klan. And the state government can handle this. Changing the popularity of national populism. Changing the popularity of national populism. Oh, wow. Hitting the Klan does a lot bad. Hit the Red Riders. Hit the Red Riders. I think. Because I'm not really trying to... Okay, the ODP is... still not that strong. Oh, what is the strength of the SPA? 6 and 8? Do they count? No. 5, 10, 2. 17. The ODP is 19. And the AFP is 15. Oh wow, I might get re-elected! Okay. Let's hit the Klan, I guess. Wait, are we national populism? Or not, right? Who is national populism? Is that even around? I don't see it on here. Alright, let's hit the Klan, I guess. Yeah. What time is it? Okay. I was like, have I been streaming a lot? Okay. I think this is a good stopping point for today. Because I am very hungry. And it's almost dinner time. Your market live, yeah. I couldn't find a comment on the... I couldn't help but comment on the cappuccino. Your cool voice and cute looks. Good luck with your line. Good luck with your delivery. Thank you! 来てくれてありがとう! Thank you, thank you, thank you! いらっしゃい! Welcome! Fear got more than one turn done. Yeah, we got more than one turn. I don't know what counts as a turn though. What even counts as a turn in this game? I have no idea. Hungry Moju. I'm hungry. It's dinner time. It's 5 p.m. bro. It's 5 p.m. By the time I finish making dinner, it'll be like 6 p.m. No, actually I'm very slow at making it. It might even be 7. But please tune in this evening, my members. We are having a slumber party. We are having a slumber party all night. So please come at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Please come and we will slumber party, okay? I think that's the time I set it for. Wait, is that... No, wait, that's not today. I'm stupid. I'm sorry, that's tomorrow. I'm stupid. Isn't it tomorrow? You're right. That is tomorrow. I forgot. I guess I'm just eating dinner tonight. Dayone. Alright, forget what I said. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. I'm stupid. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, what are we doing tomorrow? I made a schedule. Hold on, let me check. Uh-oh, I have no idea where is it. I have to go into the thing. What is tomorrow? Is it Halo tomorrow? What is it tomorrow? My gamers, you can see. Don't we stay awake to go to sleep on a work night, Sally? Sleep canceled tonight. ASMR? Oh, really? ASMR is tomorrow? Okay, I forgot. Guys, tomorrow is ASMR. So it's been a very long time since I've done it. So we'll see if I still remember how to do it. And we will see if the VOD stays up. We will see. We will see. So tomorrow I will try to do ASMR again after 8 billion. Yeah, 8 billion years. Then slumber party in the evening with members, and then the next day, then Monday is Halo, right? I think. Yeah. Alright. Thank you guys for coming. I hope I'm getting better at the game and you're not groaning and moaning and feeling a bunch of frustration at how slow I play. I'm sorry, I'm still learning. But I hope you liked it, and I will see you next time. I'm pretty sure we're playing next week too, so look forward to it. Dayone? Is the 3DO battery still good? I have replacements for it if it's not. I have to check that tonight. Yeah. So, I will see you guys later. Have a good rest of your Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday, and your weekend starts, and we're gonna have a fun time together, okay? I'll see you guys. Wait, I gotta save. Game save. Save. Yeah. Game save. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow, or... Yes, tomorrow! Yes, you will do for now, and... Bye-bye! Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye! Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye!